Hello, welcome back. Live and in color,
Boom.
the Aluminum Screen Podcast.
2.0.
Yeah, many
No
said
way.
it would never happen.
A lot, including us.
Yep,
But here we are.
here we are.
Gonna try not to look at the camera the whole time.
Yep.
I've done it twice already. 11.
All right, well, so I'm Brandon over
I'm
there.
Emmett. I'm Emmett. This might be the first time you're actually seeing what we look like
Yeah.
in our beautiful studio.
Yep, it's a real studio,
It is. It is.
and we've got a lot of news to get through.
Ridiculous amount of news.
A big movie came out, probably the biggest of the year.
Biggest movie of the year so far, by far.
It
And it's
might be.
opening-
I think it might be the biggest movie of the year. Period.
It has potential, but biggest Hollywood movie of the year. I don't think it's beating Nays.
Oh yeah, well I didn't count
but
that.
we got Avatar,
Oh, that's true.
and I don't know if.
But
it'll beat
there,
Avatar.
that released in December though.
It does, but it's still
So-
of the. I see what you're saying.
I'm saying, yeah,
But-
by the time this year ends, Minecraft will probably.
There
have
is
more money
also-
than that.
Not to get into politics in the first minute, but
Oh.
rumor has it that China may not allow any Hollywood films while this whole tariff thing's going on.
That's not.
And
good.
if that happens for like the rest of the year, that's going to be a major.
Another win for Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
All right. Well, like we said, talking about a Minecraft movie. We're
Hell
talking
yeah.
about the White Lotus season
We
3
are.
finale.
I'm excited to get into that. We haven't really talked about
No.
our thoughts. We don't really talk outside of this. We exclusively talk
Yeah.
about any movie thing.
I try and talk,
Right
and
here.
Emmett says, "Stop!
Yeah,
Stop
I say,
talking
la, la,
to
la,
me,
la, la, la.
loser."
Yeah, get out of my house.
I just want to hang out.
Hey man, got to save it for the good. Got to
Yes.
save the good stuff.
Well, before we get into the good stuff,
Yes.
we're gonna get to the news here.
A lot of news, and this is Brandon has collected all the news. I'm a little scared.
Yeah. If it's
I-
bad, whatever.
That's
Don't
not
blame
why
me.
I'm scared. I don't know what's coming on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so I've got a couple things here before we get into CinemaCon, because that happened
Yes.
after our last episode. So, first up, David Zaslav,
Mm,
head of Warner Brothers, CEO,
normal guy.
international villain.
Normal guy. Widely beloved.
Yes, everyone loves him. He reportedly wants to focus on big IP movies at Warner Brothers.
Hey, what have you been doing, David Zaslav?
rather than filmmaker-driven projects.
And I think that's really smart. I think we should focus on like big IP, like DC, like a Batgirl or like Looney Tunes.
Mm.
I think that's a really Scooby Doo. Maybe
No.
focus on kind of those movies.
Yeah, well, apparently Michael DeLuca and Pam Abdi, who are like higher up, like creative heads or
Yeah,
whatever at
yeah.
the studios, they're apparently on the way out.
And then they brought them out at CinemaCon
Yeah,
to talk about.
and they didn't-
Super
They didn't
Awkward.
talk about them being fired,
No, it didn't come up for some reason.
which is fair.
I think we'll talk about this a little with the Minecraft movie later
Yes.
on. But like movie theaters have been really struggling this year. And like you can't like they need money.
Right.
Movie theaters need money, studios need money for their movies.
Everyone needs money.
There is kind of like a balance that has to happen between like, the auteur stuff and like the slop. But like I don't
Slop.
think you have to get rid of all. Like, I feel like David Zaslav is kind of aiming to like, oh, Mickey 17, which good movie, people liked
Mickey
it.
Floppy
Flopped.
T.
Mickey Flop, yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know what his plan is. You're
all
already
slop
focusing,
all the time.
Yeah, and that's brutal.
The number's gonna keep going up. It'll never come down. It's gonna
Yeah,
keep going up and up and up.
like everything.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But I've got a couple more pieces of news here. I'll try and just fire through these quickly because we've got a lot of CinemaCon stuff.
Yes, sir.
House of the Dragon season 3 has begun filming,
Boo.
releasing 2026 on Max. Did you boo that?
I did.
You didn't like
I
House of the
didn't like
Dragon season 2?
I didn't even finish it. I didn't
Alright.
like it very much. I liked season 1 a lot.
I feel like it's better for you to finish season 2 right before season 3 comes out.
Yeah, that's probably what I
'Cause
will
it
do.
feels like two parts of the same season.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that. Many such cases
Yeah,
recently.
many such cases. Speaking of 2 in 1, the two
do we got?
creators of South Park.
Nice.
That's not a good transition. But Trey Parker and Matt Stone's musical comedy that's being produced by Kendrick Lamar. It was recently delayed to March
What's up with that?
2026.
You'd think now would be the best time to release anything Kendrick Lamar related.
Yeah.
What are we doing? It was supposed to come out like soon, right? Like
yeah, it's supposed to
May?
come out this year. Yeah, this summer, I think.
Hey, man.
And now it's been pushed back to March.
Brutal.
And then this one comes at us from your friend, Jeff Snyder, the In Snyder.
Oh, let's go. Famously, my
Sydney
good friend.
Sweeney is in talks to star in the Gundam movie.
Oh yeah, this news dropped like an hour after it was announced that she broke up with her fiance.
Yeah. Maybe it's related.
It very well could be. Maybe he was a big Gundam guy and
Yeah.
he's getting revenge. Yeah.
Or maybe he wasn't a big Gundam guy.
Oh, that's
He's
true.
like, you can't do the Gundam movie or else I'm leaving.
Yeah.
She said, I'm doing the Gundam movie.
I don't know a lot about Gundam. The movie sounds cool.
I don't know anything
not?
about it. I just was like,
I like Sydney Sweeney. I like movies.
I like Gundam.
I like Gundam, I think. Those are like the things people build, right? Like Voltron,
Sure.
like Big Mechs.
Big Mac?
Big Mechs?
Big Mac?
Big Mechs?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right.
Sure. Like the meal.
Like like the burger.
yeah.
Oh, it's a McDonald's movie. Now that'll
Exactly.
make money. Well, we've got a McDonald's movie coming later
Nice.
that I'll get to.
Nice.
But first, we've got to go through CinemaCon 2025.
got a
All
lot.
of this was from Discussing Film. So if I
Shout
missed
out-
anything, it's them.
Shout
it's their
out
fault.
Discussing Film. Shout
Yeah.
out Jacob.
Shout out the whole Discussing Film
That's true.
team.
It's a team. I shouldn't just shout out Jacob.
But
he's
shout
getting-
out to just Jacob. Everyone else
Jacob's
can.
getting a lot of flack recently for
Really?
being biased in liking Marvel more than DC.
Mm.
And it's been really funny.
Many
to
such
watch.
cases.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Well, first presentation was Sony. They started off. All right. I'm going to fire through some of these because
Yeah,
we didn't
yeah.
get that much info on these.
Yeah.
And if we went slowly through them, we'd be here forever.
Yeah.
Resident Evil, directed by Zach Kreger, was shown.
You mean Robert Eggers?
Or Robert Eggers, if you're nasty. Clara and the Sun, new Taika Waititi movie starring Jenna Ortega. Yeah, you weren't in on
I
now
wasn't in
you're
on
back
Taika Waititi.
And then we got Grand Gear, which I'm excited for. Directed by the Godzilla Minus One director,
Oh yes.
Takashi Yamazaki.
Yes.
His English language debut.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Very excited. Now we've got The Breadwinner, directed by Eric Appel, who recently did the Al Yankovic biopic movie. And this
That's
one is
fun.
starring the comedian Nate Bargatze.
Oh, I like that guy. He was in a Super Bowl commercial for
And he
DoorDash,
was on
I think.
SNL twice
Oh,
and
I
a couple
didn't-
funny skits.
I've only seen him in a commercial
I've only seen him on SNL.
and TikTok clips.
And then we got Jumanji 3, directed by Jake Kasdan, who
Hmm.
directed the previous two Jumanji movies and also Red One. So this guy's on a
Damn.
heater.
Damn, I really like those two Jumanji movies.
I think I've only
I
seen
think
the
they're
first
fun.
one.
I think they're really fun. I don't know what you do for the third one. Kind of
Jumanji again.
I'm down.
Then we got Starship Troopers, directed by Neil Blomkamp,
Mm.
who did Chappie, Gran
Yes,
Turismo.
famously. That's cool.
Legend of Zelda movie, live action, directed by
My
Wes
shit.
Ball.
My shit, man.
You're ready for
Awesome.
the
March
Smash Bros.
2027. I am so excited for this movie. I am. Yeah. We talked about it a little like last week. I don't
Yeah.
want. We haven't learned that
Wes
much.
Ball,
new.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Maze Runner.
Yeah, and I don't love
man.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, but like
Whoa.
watching it, I'm kind of like I see the Zelda vibe here. You know,
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes was pretty good.
it was pretty good. No, I compared to the previous trilogy, I feel like
Yeah.
it's,
Well, speaking of trilogy, we've got a new one coming. Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
yes,
Daniel
Destin
Cretton.
Cretton,
Daniel Destin Cretton with Tom Holland.
director of Shang-Chi.
Yes. This one's coming to theaters maybe July 31st, 2026.
Hell yeah, I'm
Hasn't started
excited.
filming. Tom Holland is still a little Greek boy right now.
He is. He's busy being Greek.
So who knows how that's going to come?
I think you might have gotten your wish. I think this might be a grounded
I hope so.
thing. It seems, or at least mostly grounded.
Yeah.
And then we throw in a little at the end.
I figure the post-credit scene is going to be sucked into Battle
yeah,
World or
yeah,
something.
something like that.
Doctor Doom's going to come out and suck him to
Yeah.
Battle World or something.
Yeah, that's gonna be one hell of a teaser.
Yeah.
Big
And then,
cliff.
well, speaking of teaser and cliffhanger, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse was shown for some reason, even though this movie doesn't come out till June 4th, 2027.
Hey, it's coming out.
Is it though?
You know what's crazy? This
It's supposed to
movie's
come out this year.
coming out. Well, it was supposed to come out
Last year even, yeah.
but this movie's coming out before the Batman Part 2, which is
Yeah.
just wild,
Cool, man.
just wild. But I'm super excited for this. We got a couple pictures, which is I didn't think we were gonna get to see anything.
Yeah. A couple stills
Super
released.
cool. I'm excited.
I mean, I'm down for any
We
Spider-Verse
see a little
movie.
glimpse of Hobie's world, which is cool. Seems like we're gonna spend some time there.
Hell yeah.
Miles and Prowler Miles fight and then team up in some of the footage shown. I can't
Let's
wait
do
for
it.
this. This is going to be incredible.
And then we also got a sneak peek at another sequel, 28 years later, The Bone Temple.
Oh, yeah. Killian
Directed
Murphy
by-
returns in this one?
Possibly. They
He
said he's
returns
going to
at-
return in the trilogy at some point,
Gotcha.
but we might have to wait for it.
That makes
So it
sense.
might mean he's coming back in the
Dude.
third.
28 years later is going to be
Yeah,
I'm
my birthday
really
movie this year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Hell yeah. I'm really excited for
Yes, this one directed by Nia DaCosta.
that.
And they showed only like 2 films stills from this. Just basically showing Ralph Fiennes might be a villain.
Ooh. He's
We'll
in
see.
28 years
He's in
later,
the first
right?
one,
Bit of a
yes.
spoiler, maybe.
Possibly.
Maybe. Own 10.
And then Sony's kind of big announcement was the
El Muerto.
Beatles.
El Muerto's back.
Did they announce El Muerto?
Yeah.
Really?
That was a big announcement right at the end.
Oh, I must have missed that one.
Yeah, Bad Bunny came out in uniform and punched Tom Holland in the face.
But their big announcement was the Beatles.
Yes.
4-movie of cinematic event.
The first bingeable theatrical experience, I think,
Yeah.
is.
I don't
what
know
Sam
how this is
Mendes
going to
said.
work.
So they all come out. All we know for sure is all 4 are slated for April 2028.
Right. So once a week, maybe?
Either once a week or all at once. I've heard mixed things.
Yeah.
It seems
Interesting to release 4 movies and have them all devour each other's box office.
it's very interesting, but I think it's cool in theory.
I guess.
All one day is crazy work.
That would be crazy.
Even once a week, like the average person, I don't know if they're going to the theater that
4
frequently.
times
They
a
might
month?
just be like, "Oh, Ringo's my favorite Beatle. I'll go see
No,
that."
they'll be
one."
like, oh, I'll wait till that's on Netflix.
"Yeah, that's true. That is true." But maybe I feel like it depends on how long these are.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's a world where they're like an hour each. You go see multiple
True.
in a day. Like, is there going to be one big one at the end? Like, what are we?
Big team-up movie.
Big team up, yeah.
An Avengers movie.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to be in Doomsday. Well, this one doesn't come out till April 2028.
Yeah, long time. How
So
do you feel
this
about
is-
the cast?
I
I like the cast. I just don't.
I'm in
really-
on the cast. The internet thinks that they've been in too many things, but
Yeah.
like,
I'm just not really a big Beatles guy, so I don't really know the.
yeah, I'm not huge on the Beatles, but you know,
I know.
know
excuse me.
some songs.
I know Yellow Submarine, Blackbird. Is that them?
That's them. Yeah. So I mean,
They love walking down streets.
yeah.
I know
Well, the
that.
cat. We should, I guess, list off the cast.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Harris Dickinson, John Lennon, Barry Keoghan, Ringo Starr, Paul Mescal, Paul McCartney, and Joseph
Joseph
Quinn as George Harrison.
Yeah,
So-
good cast. I like all those people.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. Am I gonna want to sit down and watch a Ringo Starr movie?
He's
Probably
the
not.
one I'm most interested in. Because I think he's fun. Who's playing Ringo?
Barry Keoghan.
He's the actor I like the least out of those 4.
Damn. We also got shown Caught Stealing, the new Darren Aronofsky movie starring Austin Butler,
With the ridiculous Matt
Matt
Smith
Smith,
mohawk.
yeah. Vincent D'Onofrio is in this as well.
Oh,
I
hell
guess.
yeah.
This comes out August 29th of this year.
You're gonna watch it and you're gonna be like, "Wow, it was really good." I just don't like Vincent D'Onofrio's voice in it.
No, because I hope he doesn't do his Kingpin voice. I mean, hey, the Kingpin voice is, the more I hear it, the more used to it I get.
Interesting.
It's just when you first hear it, I'm like, come on, man.
I was a boy.
Shut up, man. Clear your throat. You know, have a cough drop.
Yeah, it helps. It
Yeah.
helps.
We also saw, well, we didn't see it. The people that were at CinemaCon
We might
saw.
get the chance to see it in a couple weeks, though. Did you see that?
No,
They're doing like a big CinemaCon in theater day
really.
where like the average Joes of the world can
That's
go
us.
and see some of the stuff. I don't think it's everything, but they're going to
Okay.
show like some of the exclusive footage and stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like the idea of them just streaming CinemaCon, but you have to go to a theater. Seems like a
Hmm.
win for everybody.
Yeah,
And also, sorry, not to get too off topic here,
no,
but CinemaCon seems like it's having like a bit of an identity crisis
right.
right now. So
'Cause
like,
I thought it was like for movies coming out this year
Yeah, you
because it's for
did.
theater owners.
you did.
And then they're like, oh, we're going to announce movies for 2024,
Yeah.
2020, not 2024.
To be fair, I don't
4
think
years
it-
from now.
I don't know if it was ever like just this year,
Well,
but
I was wrong.
they want it's like it's supposed to be for theater owners, but they're also like trying to make it kind of like a Comic-Con thing.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, maybe just let people watch it.
Yeah. I
While
feel like
it's
if they
happening-
keep going down the
Yeah,
path,
yeah.
eventually they'll just
And if you do
stream
it in theaters, then you know people have to go to the theaters that year.
Yeah, or you can always just stream it and then just like how Comic-Con does, just black out the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
for exclusives or whatever.
True.
I guess Comic-Con doesn't always stream as well.
Yeah, they don't, but you're allowed to like record up until.
Right.
But yeah, anyway.
Fair enough.
At
We
the
also
end of
saw,
Sony?
no,
Oh, never
I've
mind.
got a lot for Sony. Well, I've got 3 more for Sony, but we can fire through these pretty quickly
Hell
because
yeah.
I don't really.
If I stop yapping.
A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, directed by Kogonada, who did After Yang, starring Margot Robbie, Colin Farrell, other
Oh, yeah.
people, Billy
But
Magnuson
this
of
was
Game
supposed
Night.
to come out like in
Game
the
Night
next
mention.
month or two. Nice game night
Yeah,
mention.
got to get it in
This
there.
was just oh my. This was supposed to come out really soon, and they just never really marketed it.
Yeah,
and then
they-
they just pushed it back.
Yep, now it comes out September 19th this year.
Oh, this year? Oh, I thought it
Yes.
got. Okay, cool. I'll
Well,
take it.
Unless I got bad info
No, I
here.
think you're. I
think September 9th. I think
makes
they
more
pushed it
sense.
back for probably more of an awards push.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The IMDb synopsis of this here: an imaginative tale of two strangers and an unbelievable journey that connects them. So that tells you a lot about it.
I think Variety posted what they saw from this trailer, and it was
Right.
like they get in car goes.
Yeah,
Colin Farrell there.
yeah. There was that for on Discussing Film's website as well, but I didn't want to copy down
Yeah.
everything. I mean, I wrote it down for
It's
some.
just really funny to
Yeah,
give a
but I was
trailer
like-
description when nothing really.
Yeah. And then we got another one, which this is a movie I know you're going to be excited for. Goat, releasing February 13th, 2026.
This is Steph Curry one.
Steph Curry produced an animated film about an undergoat
So-
trying to make it in the big leagues of the animal sports
that
world.
kind of rocks. Have we seen footage?
I don't know.
If it's a good animation style, I will probably see it.
I'll say
if it
based off
looks
the
cool.
poster, it doesn't look
Okay,
like fun.
never mind then.
It looks pretty yucky.
Set in the same universe as Sneaks.
Maybe. And then last thing I've got written here. I Know What You Did Last Summer Legacy
Oh,
sequel
yeah.
coming out.
I gotta watch that.
Yes.
Like the first one.
I've got to see it as well. But Freddie Prinze and Jennifer. Freddie Prinze Jr. Sorry. His dad's not in this.
Dad's not in it
Yeah.
yet.
Just Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer
Unless
Love
it's a
Hewitt.
cameo.
That'd be sick. But those two are reprising their roles from the original 1997 movie.
Hell yeah.
And this one, it's got 3 people that I knew in the new cast, so I probably will see it. Got Madeline Klein in it
Nice.
from Outer Banks,
Glass
Onion. Got Chase Suey Wonders, who's in Bodies, Bodies.
Oh,
also
who
in
was
the
she in
studio.
Bodies.
Don't
Oh,
remember.
I
off the top of
know-
my head,
I
but
think
she's
I know
like
who
the
you're talking
assistant
about.
in the
Yeah,
studio.
yeah.
And then
She was in
Lola
Bodies,
Tung
Bodies,
is in it
Bodies.
as well. That's what it said online. I think she was. I don't remember
Yeah,
exactly who she
I
was.
can't picture her. But who was the third person?
Lola Tung from The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Oh, okay. Is she the main character in that?
Yeah, I haven't seen the show, but that's like a name I recognize.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
That comes out July 18th,
Nice.
so not that far away.
I gotta watch it. Watch the first one. I can't.
Yeah.
Gotta watch this movie that's not out.
I gotta watch the new one. All right, now we're moving on. Lionsgate.
Oh, Lionsgate needs a win, man.
Yeah.
They are
Luca
going through it.
Guadagnino confirmed. American Psycho is happening.
Yes.
Now
Not
You See Me 4 is happening.
did not confirm Austin
Who's in
Butler,
it? Right.
who was reported to be.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was Jacob Elordi, and then they said
It-
now it's Austin Butler.
Austin Butler was like confirmed, but
Okay.
they haven't said it, so I don't know.
So we'll see.
So he might something might have fallen through there, or it's like a big surprise, or
Yes. There also was a trailer for Aziz Ansari's first directorial debut, Good Fortune.
Tom Haverford. One of my friends
Yes.
used to say that we look alike from Parks and Rec. Tom, I don't see it at
I
all.
don't know how they could see that.
I don't either. He said we were the same guy.
Hmm.
I don't know how.
Well,
he
if
got
you're the
there.
same guy, that's pretty. I want to look into that.
Is he bad?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
I've only seen
no.
the first couple episodes into season 2 so far, and he doesn't seem like the best guy. He's pretty funny though. I'll give him that.
Okay, credit too. He was good in Parks and Rec.
Yeah. A movie called Power Ballad, directed by the director John Carney, who did Sing Street. Did you see Sing Street?
No,
All right.
I did not. I've done
Well,
that.
It's got Paul Rudd in it and Nick Jonas.
Oh,
And
I
Paul
did
Rudd is
see.
like an older, like pop star, whatever, and he's washed, and then Nick Jonas steals a song from
Interesting.
him or
What's
something.
up with Nick Jonas? I feel like he's everywhere right now. He doing something?
The Jonas Brothers? They're trying to be back, I think.
They're trying to be back.
Hey, recession indicator.
That's
the Jonas
true.
Brothers are back.
That is true.
So
Brutal.
yeah, well, that's that. Now we get into the John Wick universe.
Oh baby,
We've got a lot of John Wick news. First off, they showed Ballerina
Yeah.
releasing June 6th. Audience reaction seemed pretty excited.
Yeah.
Said the fight scene that they showed was pretty good.
Yeah.
We also got John Wick Chapter 5 confirmed, directed by Chad Stahelski.
Would be the coolest thing ever
Right.
if
'cause it
they
could be-
do what the world is demanding and have it be him fighting through hell to get to his wife.
That would be sick.
Fighting everyone he's ever killed. Gets to come on, that's the coolest movie anyone's ever made.
That would be
But
pretty
instead,
sick.
it's going to be like, oh, well, I don't want to spoil. Oh, did I just spoil John Wick 4?
Well, I mean, I did know that about them because I'm online, so I see
Oh,
people be
you're-
like, John Wick should fight
You
his
go
way through
online?
hell. Yeah, from time to time.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
We also got animated John Wick movie.
This I'm
announced.
excited about. His origin.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like a prequel of how he
Interesting.
like
How he
broke out
became
from
John
the
Wick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And then we've got a Kane spinoff with Donnie Yen, who's going to be reprising his role as Kane, directing the movie
Yes.
and executive producing.
Awesome.
So
Kane is the coolest dude ever in John Wick 4. Like if John Wick 5 wasn't announced, this would be like all really great news. I'm just
Right.
really worried about that one specifically. But again, could be really cool.
could be.
Like Kane movie's awesome.
Now,
I
I've
don't-
got a question though
Yeah,
about Kane.
yeah.
Is he related to Nathan Kane,
No.
the man without pain?
Yeah, no, Novocaine.
Yeah.
He could be. That could be a reveal. Who knows?
That would be a sick reveal.
That would be a sick reveal. That would be.
I don't know if they'll do that, but
I really hope we lose the From the World of John Wick titling for like
Yeah.
these future spin-offs. Just call it Ballerina. I don't even. But like, I get it. Do like a John Wick story if you have to. I just hate the full title is From the World of John Wick Ballerina. What are we
Yeah.
doing? Do John Wick Ballerina or something. I don't know.
no,
That's
but then
pretty
everyone's
bad,
gonna
too.
think Keanu Reeves can.
Yeah,
do
everyone's
that
gonna be like,
too.
why is Keanu Reeves a ballerina? I wanted to say banana for a second
Yeah.
there.
That'd be interesting
That's
as
not
well.
right.
We also got Now You See Me 3, officially titled Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
They finally got on it.
Finally got on there.
Finally.
That comes out November 14th this year.
Great cast.
Yes, more magic. Dominic Sessa's
Yup.
there.
That's pretty much
Other
the only
people.
person I was
Yeah.
referring to by great cast.
They also talked about the Michael Jackson biopic, Michael,
Yeah.
which now, apparently is going to release October 3rd, but there's reports coming out that it's not going to make that October deadline,
So
and they're going to split it into two
yeah,
movies.
Yeah, so I saw like yesterday or 2 days ago that it's being split into two movies and both parts will release in 2026.
Yes.
But that could have been like in Snyder. Might not have been
Could
like
be.
Hollywood Reporter, so
Right.
no offense to Jeff Snyder, my famous boy.
So how do you think they're going to break it up? White and black? That's what I've seen people say. They're like, they're going to do Michael Jackson, and then after he got the like
That would
skin
rock.
surgery.
That would rock. This movie sounds insane.
Yeah. Also, Michael Jackson being played by his nephew.
Yeah, kind of cool, I guess. I don't know.
Kind of cool.
But so this was supposed to come out this year, but they
Yes.
filmed the movie, they finished it.
Yes.
And apparently the third act was like a courtroom drama about Michael Jackson's alleged
Neverland?
wrongdoings.
Right.
Well, I really don't know anything about the story. I just know he's a creep. But
Yeah.
or supposedly a creep.
He
I
would
don't-
supposedly invite like
Little
10-year-old
kids?
kids to like stay over at his house.
Yeah, weird. Super
Yeah.
weird. But so that was going to be like the third act, probably the family being like, "No, you got it wrong." I'm guessing because it's like by his
Right.
estate.
Unless
That'd
his
be
nephew
weird.
really didn't like his
That
uncle.
would be kind of sick if
It
they
would
were
be.
like, but they forgot that there was a they signed something
right.
saying that they can never like
They can't
do
like
anything
talk
with
about it or
They
whatever.
can't
yeah.
talk about it. It's
Which
not
is pretty interesting to sign on to make a movie where you can't talk about like probably one of the most
Yeah.
interesting aspects.
But also, I never thought they were going to touch on this in the Michael Jackson biopic made by
Right.
his family. Like I just
Yeah,
figured that
yeah.
like it's weird to even that
Yeah.
like when that first broke, I was like, this is fake.
yeah, so they
But
had
then-
to like reshoot the entire final
Yeah,
third of
and
the
now
movie.
they're and that is they can't. It's so crazy that this is what happened. How do you not know that? Why were you including that in the first place? What is going on? And
Yeah.
Lionsgate needs a win more than anyone in the world.
Yeah.
And this was
Well-
going to be like their biggest movie of the year.
Oh, I mean, it's still going to be big no matter what. But I
It
think
is.
they've got a win lined up with Francis Lawrence back to direct
Mm.
Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping,
Yes.
based off the new book that just came out like a month or two ago.
Yeah, cool release strategy too to
Yeah.
announce the book and the movie at the same time and get
Yeah.
the book out there.
Also, cool cast for this one. Rumored cast.
Rumored cast. Kieran Culkin.
Kieran Culkin as the Caesar Flickerman role
Yeah.
of Stanley Tucci and Jason Schwartzman. Well, Jason Schwartzman was like
Yeah, Jesse Plemons as
Jesse Plemons
Plutarch.
as his
his
Plutarch Heavensby.
Hell yeah.
Which was Philip Seymour Hoffman's role, and then Ray Fiennes taking over for Donald Sutherland
Pretty cool.
as
Pretty- and-
President Snow.
Charlie Plummer, I think is
Charlie Plummer is rumored to
looked
be playing Haymitch.
Is he a big name? I don't.
No, I think he's
That's
he's
cool.
relatively unknown. I haven't seen him in
That's
anything.
probably the way
so.
to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, this seems cool, and like the idea behind this Hunger Games is really cool. It's like the first quarter quell, and there's like
it's the
4?
second quarter quell actually.
Second
it's the
quarter
50th
quell.
Hunger Games.
All right.
They've doubled the amount of tributes.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool. And
Yeah.
there's like a volcano, active volcano on the island
Yeah.
or something. Cool. I'm excited.
Very
for
cool,
this.
very exciting. That comes out November 20th, 2026.
Calling it now. Post credit scene. Old Haymitch hanging out with Katniss and her kids.
Hmm.
Just seems like something. I don't know if it'll set anything up, but
Is there going to be another Hunger Games book? Do we know?
probably. This is Lions, like John Wick and Hunger Games is all Lionsgate
Yeah.
got. I bet they're just throwing Suzanne Collins
Yeah.
all of their money to keep
Yes.
doing this.
This one's also going to be written by Billy Ray, who wrote the first Hunger Games
Oh,
movie.
not
Billy Ray
fame?
Cyrus.
Okay.
No, not Hannah Montana's dad.
Gotcha. I was like, wow, I didn't even know
No.
he did the other Hunger
He
Games.
wrote the first Hunger Games, and what else did he write? I didn't
Hannah
write down what
Montana,
else
the
he wrote.
movie?
He wrote something else, but
The Climb.
he was like Oscar nominated for screenplay he wrote, and I didn't write that down, so it's not in my brain.
It's not important then.
Yep. And then we also have last thing here for Lionsgate, The Long Walk, also directed by Francis Lawrence.
Oh.
Is based off the Stephen King novel. This one, which set to release September 12th of this year.
Cool.
So
Big year
September
for
could be
Stephen
big.
King adaptations.
We got another one coming
this is
later.
The third one?
What was the first one?
The Monkey?
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, we've got 3. And
There's
then
probably another one
there's
sneaking
another
in somewhere.
Running Man, which is coming
Oh,
later
yeah.
with Glenn Powell, Edgar Wright. But this one,
Life
Long
of
Walk.
Chuck.
Oh yeah. So we've got
So
4.
there's at least 4.
This is the year of Stephen King.
God damn.
Wow. This one. Also, screenplay for this one by J.T. Molnar.
Oh,
who,
Strange
of
Darling.
Strange Darling fame.
Love Strange
Yes.
Darling. Love
Yes.
Strange Darling.
It's pretty good. And then we've got a pretty good cast for this as well. Cooper Hoffman, David Johnson,
Oh, he's great.
Mark Hamill's in this,
Great.
and Ben Wang, who's in the new Karate Kid movie.
Oh, is he the Karate Kid?
He's the new Karate Kid. So he's having a big start to his career, it seems.
Hell yeah.
And now it's time to get to Warner Brothers.
Let's go.
First thing.
What a letdown.
Big letdown. Most disappointing one by far.
Yeah, I honestly I was kind of disappointed by all of them a little bit.
Yeah, there wasn't that much like.
Yeah,
I mean, there was like fun announcements in a lot of them.
Yeah,
but Warner Brothers
yeah.
was the biggest letdown. I
yeah,
think.
definitely. Disney, I was expecting. Well, it was cool if you're there,
Yeah,
but we didn't really. I mean, Warner Brothers didn't even seem
For
that
the
cool
average
if you were
Joe,
there.
it's not
For the
exciting.
average Joe, not
Yeah.
that cool.
So we've got Superman, July 11th. The main trio joined him on stage, and then it was just extended.
Should we talk
Trailer
about?
thing.
You saw that ahead of Minecraft, right?
Yes.
So did I actually. I
Yes.
thought it was just IMAX, but it was not.
It was all showings, and then they just released it to the public.
Yep, almost immediately.
Yeah,
I saw.
that Thursday. It was like a little bit before I went to see Minecraft.
I saw Minecraft earliest possible showing Thursday 3 p.m. Leaving the theater, I saw that they released the Superman footage. So
Yeah.
it was exclusive for like 45 minutes, maybe.
Yeah. So you were the only person that saw it.
One of the
exclusive.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
holy I didn't think we were getting this. I was so hyped.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. It was a good.
Yeah,
first
it's
look.
cool.
Also, turns out to be really smart to put it before the Minecraft movie because now
Yes.
it's going to be one of the biggest
Yes.
movies of the year. So
Huge.
hopefully the kids weren't too busy yelling over it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
We'll
Preview
get to that
looks
later.
cool.
We'll get to that
You see the Fortress of Solitude like,
Yeah.
popping out of the ice, which looks really cool.
People upset crypto acts like a dog.
Yeah, dude, people are. I'm so over all of the
Yeah.
what controversy with this movie. Like, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Just oh my god.
Yeah, this should bring Henry Cavill back and make
So
another
true.
Man of Steel movie.
So true. So true.
No.
I
don't do
think they
that.
will do that eventually too. Be normal and wait.
If they lose enough money, they'll do it.
I think it's inevitable. I do.
No.
I think you do an Elseworlds.
They should
old
make. You know what they should
Superman.
do? They should make Superman Red Sun with Henry Cavill.
Yeah, something like that. I think they will. Like
Because then
he's too old now.
I
to
feel
be
like the
Red.
Snyder Bros would be very upset if he turned into like a communist Superman.
Yeah, that would kind of be awesome.
So I feel like that's the best way to
I'm
do
willing
it.
to bet money we get a Henry Cavill Superman movie.
I'll bet money on it. I don't think we get another Henry Cavill
How
Superman
much you want to
movie.
bet?
I don't know, like $5. I don't want to bet a lot on
Okay,
this.
$5 deal.
But then, wait, there's no way for me to win this because they could like announce it like 50 years from now.
When Henry Cavill is 94.
Yeah. He could be in The Flash too.
That's true. That is true. Death does not save you from appearing in
Yeah.
a Warner Brothers DC movie.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say next 10 years.
Next 10 years?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
15.
15?
Yeah.
20.
Okay. I'll stick with 10.
All right.
Including animated.
Oh, including animated.
Mm,
15.
15.
$15.
$15
All right. We'll do it. So tune in 10 years from now
per episode.
to see if that $30 bet pays off. All right. Well, moving out of the because that was all that they really showed for DC.
Yeah, that was all for DC.
It was just Superman.
No Sergeant Rock. I was fully expecting
I know.
Sergeant Rock. I was like half joking originally, but Luca
Yeah.
Guadagnino was there. It just seemed Seemed like the time.
Sorry to all you Sergeant Rockheads out there.
Yeah,
We'll
or
be
something
back
for
next week.
Supergirl.
Yeah, it's weird that I thought that we had gotten like,
Just the costume.
first couple shots.
Yeah,
of
that
Supergirl
movie's
or
almost
something.
done filming, which is leaks.
Yeah, crazy.
Fact.
Moving on now.
On.
F1, Joseph Kosinski, starring Brad Pitt, Damson Idris, Kerry Condon's in this,
The
Javier
dad.
Bardem.
The dad movie of the year.
Yeah, this is the dad movie of the year. They were showing 10 minutes of this,
Oh wow.
apparently.
This is an Apple movie.
Apple
right?
movie, yep.
They're just throwing money away, but they might actually make money with this one.
Yeah, they probably will. And
I think it had a crazy budget,
oh yeah, it was like super expensive.
like 350 million or something.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Damn.
Like you could have just
It
made
looks
Electric
cool.
State for that.
Yeah, exactly. You could make 1.5 Electric States. How much
Maybe
was the
it's better
Electric
they made
State
it for-
budget? Was
I
it
think like-
250?
I think it was 350.
It was 350.
Yeah.
God damn.
Well,
Well, at least it got a lot of views in its first weekend.
we also got One Battle After Another, releasing September 26th this year now. New Paul Thomas Anderson starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Did we talk about this trailer last week?
We did talk about the trailer,
Yeah.
and I wish I saw it. Big fumble.
Yeah. And I
Huge
could have
fumble.
seen it early in
Coulda.
one of the test screenings.
You could have too. It was a dual
Well, I
fumble.
couldn't
You
because I
could've-
was out of the state.
Yeah, well, if it was important enough.
That's true. I should have not
true.
gone to my cousin's wedding.
That's true. Say, hey, look.
Yeah. Hey, new PTA's coming out. I
Yeah.
got to see this test screening.
No, I'm very excited for this.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool.
I'm excited as well.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait. And then we got back into the slop verse a little bit here. We've got new Final Destination Bloodlines.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
I've never seen a single Final Destination movie.
Kylie and I have been slowly watching through them all. We're on like 4 or 5 now. Awesome. They're
Yeah.
so fun. They're so fun.
Yeah.
From what people that saw the preview said, has like some crazy kills in it.
Yeah. I saw the trailer for this, and it wasn't even really a trailer. It was like an
Extended.
It was like a
kinda-
scene, basically.
Yeah,
of
with the glass.
the one
and
guy
knife.
who is from. He's in the show The 100.
Okay.
I think his name was Ethan in The 100, and he had like a septum ring piercing or whatever, and then it got hooked.
Oh, I didn't even see
And
this
it was
one.
like a chain hanging down that hooked him from the ceiling, and then it got tied up in a fan,
I didn't see this.
and he got like it was like lifting him up,
oh,
and it
hell yeah.
was pretty intense. I was
Did
like,
you
"I
see
haven't seen it."
the like first trailer or clip or whatever you call it?
No,
with the
I haven't
glass?
watched anything else. I'm
Gotcha.
like, I'm probably gonna see it anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
This one comes
I
out
really like
pretty
that
soon,
first.
actually,
Yeah.
May 16th.
I really like that first trailer. I'm really
Yeah.
excited for this.
So
Could
I'll probably watch this and then get into Final Destination.
Will probably be another win for Warner Bros.
Probably.
Their second of
They're
the
pretty
year.
popular, and
Yeah,
apparently the footage looked really good that they
Yeah.
showed at CinemaCon.
and
so-
fairly low budget. Sure.
Yes. I mean, I can't imagine it being that
Yeah.
expensive. But we also got to look at Weapons, written and directed by Zach Kreger. Robert Eggers, if you're nasty. This one comes out August 8th of this year, starring Josh Brolin, Julia Garner, Alden Ehrenreich, isn't
Apparently,
this? Han
the-
Solo himself?
Yeah,
Benedict Wong.
the footage from this was apparently like incredible.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people saying this was like their favorite thing they saw.
Well, this was originally going to come out January last year, and then they swapped it with The Bride.
January of last year or this
Or
year?
next year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, it
yeah.
was originally going to come out January of next year, and then they moved it up. So
Yeah, and is the Bride also Warner Brothers?
The Bride is also Warner Brothers.
Smooth segue.
yes. Smooth segue. We'll
We
go
didn't
right
really-
into it.
We didn't really get much.
Yeah, not much, but comes out March 6th of next year now. Written and directed Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Brutal time to release it.
Yeah.
October, September. Come on. Although we're getting
Apparently it's
Frankenstein.
got issues, though, so that's why they
Yeah.
pushed it back. So,
I hope it's good.
yeah, we'll see how that comes out. And then also coming out next year, I don't know if you saw this. This was probably the biggest surprise of Warner Brothers' announcements. New Cat in the Hat animated movie.
yeah, no, I've been excited for this one. Bill
Comes
Hader.
out, yeah, February 27th of next year.
Hell yeah.
This one has a pretty exciting cast. Bill Hader, Matt Berry in the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, Minecraft movie fame. Nitwit.
Quinta Brunson,
Huh.
Bowen Yang, Sochi Gomez.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's got a pretty...
Yeah, I've been
cast.
looking forward to this one for a little bit now, and apparently the animation isn't that great. Is a little
Many
disappointing.
such cases of that.
Yeah, I heard it seems
recently.
like the Grinch, the Illumination Grinch movie,
Oh.
which isn't ideal. But
Yeah, what are you going to do?
what are you gonna do? I'll be there.
Yeah.
I love an animated movie.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I lied.
Okay.
It wasn't it for DC.
Oh.
We've got a brief look, apparently, at Dynamic Duo.
Oh yeah, very.
which showed
brief.
off its puppetry and
Yeah,
animation
this
kind of
is-
blend. People said it was similar to like Spider-Verse, but with puppets.
Yeah, I've heard some people say almost like an Amazing World of Gumball kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
This is 2028. I think it's 2028.
I didn't get a date written down.
It's so far to even like really begin to like get excited about it, but I'm looking forward to it.
If it's Spider-Verse, it's not coming out until probably 30 years from now.
That's true.
Yeah,
might come out around the same time as the Batman Part 2.
It'll probably be before that.
Probably.
And then just to close out here, speaking of animation,
nice.
Warner Brothers Animation announced 3 movies.
Oh yeah,
that they're going to cancel for tax write-offs in the future.
3 shocking announcements.
Theatrical animated released movies of Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, and Looney Tunes.
Music to my ears, these
for now until they cancel
if they ever come out.
Yeah.
I do wonder though. I mean, the day the Earth blew up, it's not exactly making like a huge profit or anything.
Right.
But it made, I think it's at like $12 million at the box office on a $15 million budget, and that's with no marketing.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it's pure word of mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, Coyote vs. Acme, people clearly really want to see. I could see that doing well.
I could see it.
So I'm hoping that this was kind of a wake up call.
All you have to do to market Coyote vs. Acme is like movie Warner Brothers.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't want you to see this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really hope that there's a world where like these come out first of all, but that the day the Earth blew up kind of made Warner Bros. Realize people do want this.
Right.
Imagine if that movie
it can make money.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if that movie got marketing.
That'd be crazy.
Probably could have made a profit. Maybe.
Yeah, or you could just cancel it for a tax
write-off. Could just cancel it for a tax write-off.
All right, going to Universal now.
Ooh, yeah, Universal's was pretty good.
Yeah, live action How to Train Your Dragon 2 announced.
Yeah, shocker. People seem to really like the live action one. They got to see the whole thing.
June 11th, 2027. That was the only full screening that they had at CinemaCon.
That is surprising.
Usually they have like 2 or 3, I feel.
I think this movie is going to make a crazy amount of money, and I think it's probably going to be pretty good because it's just the animated one.
Yep.
But I'm excited for it.
Yep. Speaking of making a lot of money, Wicked for Good.
Yes.
Comes out November 21st this year.
Really thought we were going to get a trailer for this one.
Yeah, well, they showed a couple clips and stuff, but featured some of the songs for the new one.
I thought we were going to get it.
Oh, we did not get a trailer. Yeah. A little bit more of a Wizard of Oz illusions.
Yeah. You can see Dorothy in the footage, but they haven't shown who's cast, but I know a lot of people think it's Abigail. The little girl that played Abigail in the movie Abigail. I can't remember her name.
I don't know who that is.
I think she was also in Mithrigan, maybe. But everyone thinks she's Dorothy for some.
They should just like AI Judy Garland's face.
Solid chance they do.
Yeah.
Solid
That's
chance.
why they haven't shown it yet.
Let's get the whole gang back together.
Yeah. Then we got some Jurassic World Rebirth footage shown. Comes out July 2nd.
Hell yeah.
There's a live orchestra that played the Jurassic Park theme.
The xenomorph.
They showed a lot of the mutant dinosaur.
Yeah, shoots fire from his mouth.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know what else there is to say about that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We also got to look at the movie Him.
This is the Marlon, the football one.
Yeah, football horror movie.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele produced.
I saw a lot of people excited for this, and it seems
kind of silly.
Yeah, it does. I like it's silly. It just seems kind of lame.
Yeah, the trailer was like apparently like a football player, and he's getting trained by his like idol.
Yeah, and the idol's weird.
And the idol's like pushing him real hard.
Yeah,
and then it showed him like getting a head-to-head collision with another player, and then he was like seeing like a horned ram mascot thing follow him around.
Interesting.
And then he's on a football field, and it's like.
Okay.
Got like cult signs or whatever, or a cult.
That sounds better than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. And then you said it earlier, Megan 2.0.
Mithrigan
2.0.
Yeah, this looks fucking.
Do you think
crazy.
that they're pissed that they named the first one Mithrigan?
I literally will only refer to that movie as Mithrigan. It's what it is. Matugan. They should have done Matugan.
Yeah, well, they had Mithrigan flash mobs.
So yeah, and this movie is insane. It's
Terminator 2.
Yeah, they upload Mithrigan into like a child safe AI like robot thing.
Yeah,
she can't do any harm, and then Ivana something, I forget her last name, from the Ahsoka show is like a new Terminator basically. Right. A better Mithrigan, and they need to get Mithrigan
2.0,
and they like get Mithrigan a cooler android body, and she can do cool shit. Yeah, this is what I want from like a campy horror sequel. Yeah. This rocks. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to make ridiculous amount of money. But Regan made crazy amount of money.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's ridiculous, and I love it.
I'll have to see the first Mithrigan before this.
It's
comes
fine.
out.
It's a perfectly fine.
Yeah.
2 out of.
Well, we've got a lot of sequels here coming up. I'm just gonna rifle through. I mean, The Bad Guys 2 comes out August 1st this year. You're excited for that?
Yeah,
Jason
I still
Bateman's
have
in
to see
this,
the first
apparently.
one.
Star of Game Night. So that's exciting. Nobody 2 comes out.
Oh, I'm
August
excited for this
15th.
one. I am excited for this one.
Yeah.
It's like
Apparently
a vacation.
It's like a vacation.
Yeah, this is gonna rock.
And then we've got also directed by, I'm not going to be able to pronounce his name, but he did the movie Shadow Strays, which was apparently very good. Yes.
I've heard Cinema Joe talk about that one.
Cinema Joe's hyped on Shadow
Shout out
Strays,
Cinema Joe,
so
friend of the show.
hopefully he's excited for Nobody too. And then we got another sequel. More sequels coming. But Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Hell yeah. This looks cool.
Jason Blum came out on stage in a Freddy Fazbear costume.
So we got our first look at Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mangle, and Balloon Boy.
Yep.
And it seems like all of the animatronics are out in the world now. They're not just in the pizzeria. Cool.
Yeah.
And they're apparently up in the horror quite a bit here, which is probably the best thing they could possibly do.
Also, this time it's theatrical release only. They're not doing day and date on Peacock like they did last year.
Which means it's going to make even more money.
Yeah.
Like that last one was a monster.
They did not know how big of an IP Five Nights at Freddy's was with young people.
Even with Peacock, it made like on like a $15 million budget. Like it was ridiculous.
No, this is going to make a lot of money.
I'm really excited for it. I really hope it's PG-13, but I hope they're sticking true to the horror sentiment. Yeah. I just want it to be spooky. That last one wasn't really.
It's kind of goofy though.
Mangle is my favorite animatronic.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty excited. Who's your favorite animatronic?
I don't think I have one. I don't think I've ever played the game.
I've watched
I've never watched a Markiplier lore video.
I've watched. There's one guy who did like an 8-hour video on all the lore, and I watched that. So rumor has it in this one, Skeet Ulrich is going to be.
Yes, he's going to be.
I don't think it's confirmed.
Oh, I thought it was.
I haven't seen it officially confirmed.
Right.
But I hope it is because he's
reuniting the Scream.
Yeah, he would be William Afton's partner from and they're doing flashbacks, which is cool. I'm excited.
Spoiler for the original Scream, by the way, 1996.
That's true.
We also got another sequel, Black Phone 2.
Yes. All we know is it's set in like a winter camp.
Yeah.
Do we know if it's a prequel even? Did you see the Black Phone?
I did not see the Black Phone.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll probably see the first one before I watch this one.
I truly don't know how you do a sequel to it, though.
Directed by Scott Derrickson. Did he do the first one?
He did do the first one.
Of Ant-Man fame, right?
Doctor Strange.
Of Doctor Strange fame.
Peyton Reed, you're thinking of?
Yeah, I'm thinking of Peyton Reed. Whoops. Sorry, Scott Derrickson. I didn't mean.
That's brutal.
That
is brutal.
The first Doctor Strange is pretty good.
First Ant-Man is also good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 comes out December 5th of this year. Not October though, which is weird. But probably because Universal's releasing the Black Phone October 17th this year.
True.
They don't want to step on their own toes.
They've got a very stacked end of the year.
They really do. We also got to look at Soulmate.
Oh, this is just the
January
Megan
2nd.
Fox movie, right?
It's a Mithrigan spin-off.
It's a Mithrigan spin-off, but it's literally the same premise as
like
Companion?
Subservience,
yeah.
It also kind of Companion.
Yeah.
Because they have like companion robots.
Yeah, Subservience, that's what it's called.
Claudia Demit's in this one.
From The Boys?
Yeah.
Jack Quaid's fiance?
Yeah. So they both did they both sign on for like the same movie, and they thought they were signing on for a companion together, and she accidentally signed on for the Mithrigan.
Is she the robot?
No, it says I think the robot is played by Lily Sullivan.
Oh, okay. Doing a Mithrigan spinoff is
yeah. Now I've got 3 more here to close out Universal, which are pretty exciting. Phoenician Scheme, new Wes Anderson movie.
I did not watch the trailer for this.
It's a pretty. It's Wes Anderson.
Yeah, so. I'm looking forward to it. It was one of those things where I was like, if I don't have to like make a video about it, I try and avoid trailers as much as possible.
Right.
But I probably should have watched.
It's pretty.
Michael Cera.
Yeah, Michael Cera finally in a Wes Anderson movie.
My hot take.
Oh God.
I did not care for Asteroid.
That is a hot take. I will not engage anymore. I can't do it.
Fair. French Dispatch, I love all of his animated stuff.
You like French Dispatch more than Asteroid City?
So much more than Asteroid. I do not like Asteroid. I might give it another watch before this one. I will probably give it another watch before this one. Did not care for Asteroid. So, hopefully this is not like Asteroid
I need
City.
the gym camera. Yikes. Yeah. And then we got, are you ready for this
I'm ready.
one?
Making intense eye contact.
Yeah. Begonia, New Yorgos Lanthimos movie.
Emma Stone?
crazy cast. Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons of Game Night fame. Alicia Silverstone, and Stavros Halkias.
No, he's in this?
Apparently.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I saw that on on Letterboxd. They have like the cast, and he was listed on there, but I always thought it was like a joke.
Dude.
Because he's Greek, so I was like, oh, it's just two Greek
That's
people.
so awesome.
Apparently he's in Begonia.
We gotta get him on the pod for Begonia.
I'm sure he'll come on. Yeah.
I'm sure he would.
Yeah, he doesn't have any other pods to go on.
Yeah, no. I'm sure it would be an honor for him to get on the aluminum screen.
Stavros of Sweethearts fame.
That's true. And of Colt something.
Yeah, Let's Start a Cult.
That was his movie, right?
It was his movie. I haven't seen it.
Me neither. But he was funny in Sweethearts.
Maybe we'll watch it and then he'll come on.
That's true. That's true. Stavros, you want to watch it with us?
And then closing out for Universal here, talk of Steven Spielberg's new UFO movie.
Yes. Oh my God. Incredible cast.
Described as a return to form. Yeah.
This is an E.T. sequel in disguise.
Yeah.
No, but someone said that and it would be so funny if it was.
Yeah. Well, you said stacked cast. Emily Blunt, Wyatt Russell, Coleman Domingo, Colin Firth, Eve Hewson, and Josh O'Connor.
Yes.
Comes out June 12th next year.
Dude.
Book it.
I'm so excited for this. Coleman Domingo, I realize, might be my favorite actor.
Yeah. Well, that's good for you. He's in a lot of things.
He's in a lot. He's got The Running Man. He's in so much.
He's booked and busy.
He's going to be in Brand New Day, the new Spider-Man movie. Excited.
Oh, okay.
I'm manifesting.
I was going to say, I don't remember hearing about that.
No, he is.
Who's he going to play?
Norman Osborn.
Oh.
Come on. This guy didn't watch Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, me and everyone else.
It's a good show.
Okay. I didn't say it was a bad show. I just said no one watched it.
A lot of people watched it. Hundreds.
I think more people saw The Electric State.
I honestly...
I would bet money on it.
Yeah, just because it's Netflix.
Yeah.
Everyone has Netflix.
And because everyone loves the Russo brothers.
Yeah, as opposed to the character Spider-Man, who's niche.
Who's that?
Yeah, I only know the Russo brothers.
Well, everyone's way more into
Gay Joe Russo.
Gay Joe Russo. Yeah. I was trying to think of Millie Bobby Brown's character name.
Michelle.
Michelle.
Boom.
Wow, you may be the only person to remember that. I think if you asked Millie Bobby Brown right now, she'd say, I don't know.
I don't think she ever watched the movie.
I don't think she ever knew her character.
I don't think she's ever watched a movie.
No, it didn't sound like it. Well, now we're moving on to Amazon MGM.
Yes.
Here. Their first CinemaCon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll fire through this. I feel like we're taking a while on
Yeah, there's not a lot. There's not a lot.
Live action Master of the Universe, June 5th, 2026. Yeah. Do you care about this?
A little.
All right. Project Hail Mary, Phil Lord, Chris Miller movie with starring Ryan Gosling and Sandra Hüller. Comes out March 20th.
I do care.
Year.
I do care about.
I care about this one a lot.
Supposedly really beautiful.
Yeah, footage looked really good. Well, the cinematographer for this, Greg Fraser of the Batman and Dune Part 1 and 2.
Maybe Part 3. And maybe the Batman 2.
Maybe if they keep delaying the Batman 2. I think he picked the Batman 2.
I don't know.
I think it is.
He could probably do both at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, Dune 2 or Dune 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Summer. If they keep delaying Batman 2, then he can. And then this one you're very excited for, Verity, directed by Michael Showalter, who directed The Idea of You. Comes out May 15th, 2026.
Very excited for this?
Yeah, the new Colleen Hoover adaptation.
Oh, yeah. I just hope we get some drama about the cast in this one.
Yeah. Well, the cast is way more stacked than
really
the last one.
I never saw it ends with
this one has I did. It's all right.
It's on Netflix, I think.
Yeah. But this one starring Anne Hathaway, Josh Hartnett, and Dakota Johnson.
Ooh, that is a good cast.
This movie's going to be big. Next year, it comes out May 15th.
That Josh Hartnett Fight or Flight movie.
Yeah, apparently.
Trap on a plane.
He should just keep making trap movies.
He should.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go into a whole thing.
All right. And then we got After the Hunt, new Luca Guadagnino. I don't know. Yeah, comes out October 17th this year.
This is Iowa
Debris, Andrew Garfield, Julia Roberts.
What a cast.
Yeah. You want the IMDb plot synopsis?
Let's hear it.
All right.
Really quick. Okay. I got this mixed up with Opus, I think.
Really?
At some point.
Like you thought that this one already was out?
No, like when the reviews for Opus came in, I was shocked. Because I was like, oh my God, like it's a 15% on Rotten Tomatoes for the new, like it really took me, and then I realized quickly.
Yeah, so IMDb plot synopsis for you. A college professor finds herself at a personal and professional crossroads when a star pupil levels an accusation against one of her colleagues and a dark secret from her own past threatens to come to light.
Gonna rock.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield.
Finally, we're addressing cancel culture.
Yeah, so
Down with the woke mob.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iowa Debris, obviously
It's
the star
time.
pupil.
What movie was it recently that was like a culture, big cancel culture thing? I think it came out last year. I can't think of it.
Megalopolis.
It might have been
That one. It
Megalopolis.
was just Francis Ford Coppola was like, I'm casting everyone who
Yeah,
was canceled
yeah.
in this.
It was one that like wasn't expected to be a big thing about cancel culture, and then it came out and it kind of was. I don't know.
I've got no
I'll try and
idea.
think of it. Maybe Unfrosted. No, I don't.
Everyone's favorite movie. All right, I'm gonna fire through some of these.
Yeah,
here, 'cause these. I don't know how much. we
Fire
care
through. I'll
about
just
these.
sit and look pretty for the camera.
Mercy, starring Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson, January 23rd next year. Chris Pratt is accused of murdering his wife, and he's strapped to a chair in an empty room and given 90-minute time limit
This does
with
sound
an AI
cool.
program.
This does sound really cool. I remember hearing about this one.
Yeah, and then we've got Crime 101. Let's try that again.
Let's give it a go.
Crime 101.
Wizard 101.
Yeah, this has a pretty
Yeah.
big cast. Apparently, no release date. Yeah, this is Wizard
Yeah.
101, the movie.
Saying
When
yes
are they
to
making
nothing.
that movie?
Seriously.
When are they making a
Who
Wizard
needs the
101
Harry
movie?
Potter reboot when we could do Wizard 101?
Yes, Amazon, Universal, get on this.
What are we doing?
Disney should get on it.
Do a Wizard 101 movie.
Disney gets on it, they can open a Wizard 101 world to rival
True.
the Harry Potter one.
That's true.
And more people care about Wizard 101.
By far.
Easily.
Biggest IP in the world.
Exactly. This cast is actually pretty stacked. Chris Hemsworth, Halle Berry, Mark Ruffalo, Barry Keoghan. Yeah.
They are all.
A bunch of jewel thieves going around the Pacific coast while a detective, Mark Ruffalo, is trying to stop them. And I think Barry Keoghan just plays like an annoying biker guy. Like he's not a jewel thief. Chris Hemsworth and Halle Berry are.
They're all Marvel guys.
Yep.
Hate to be that guy. You said it, and I was like, oh, that could be.
Oh my God.
The Doomsday.
Thor, Hulk, Storm, and
Druid.
Druid.
I was gonna say they're all also probably in Doomsday, but
Halle Berry
Barry
said she's
Keoghan.
not.
Yeah, but she probably.
I doubt it.
I think she is. You don't get all the other X-Men and not her and
Famke
Famke
Janssen.
Janssen. The only one who I would be more surprised to see Druig than Storm.
Yeah, I'd be pretty shocked
I'd be
to see any
pretty
Eternal.
shocked to see Druig.
And then we got Is God Is. Twins go on an Odyssey-fueled journey to fulfill their wish made by their dying mother to kill their father.
That kind of rocks.
Yeah. Sterling K. Brown is the evil father in this. So I'll be seated.
That's cool.
Now I've got 3 bags full, a sheep detective movie written by Craig Mazin, who does The Last of Us.
And Chernobyl
Yes.
and all the parody movies from the early
Yeah.
2000s.
So this is apparently a family-friendly whodunit movie.
Oh, that's
And
interesting.
Hugh Jackman is the shepherd that gets killed, and then the sheep try and solve
I
the
bet
murder.
the sheep do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this cast is also pretty stacked. Molly Gordon, Emma Thompson, Nicholas Braun, Cousin Greg,
Oh, hell yeah.
Nicholas Galitzine, and Hong Chow.
Oh, wow. That is a good
So-
cast. This is Amazon MGM still?
That's Amazon MGM. That's the last Amazon MGM.
Nice.
Now we're moving on to Paramount. Quick fire here.
Quick fire.
We've got Children of Blood and Bone. Don't know what it is.
Me neither.
Heart of the Beast. Don't know.
Yep.
They talked about we already talked about Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Kendrick Lamar
Mm.
musical. Sonic 4. Scream 7. Any of those do anything for you?
In another world, I'd be very excited for Scream 7, but
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Well,
it's this world.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega just came out and said
Yeah.
that she didn't leave Scream because of scheduling conflicts or
Who-
pay or anything.
Who would have thought?
Yeah,
A big shocker.
yeah.
Sonic 4 I'm excited for, but we don't really know anything about it.
Excited for the Smash Bros. Post-credit scene.
Amen.
Then we
Just
got Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender.
This I'm very excited
Dave
for.
Bautista and Steven Yeun.
Yes.
Comes out
Eric
January
Nam.
20th. Yes.
Yeah,
Eric Nam.
I'm very excited for this. Controversial take. I still don't like that they recast everybody, but what can you do?
Thing.
And I wish we got a trailer because it comes out in January.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
We'll get
It
one.
was
Like,
supposed to come out in October
Yeah.
originally. I
We'll
feel
get
like I'm
one this
mumbling
summer, I
again.
feel like.
Yeah, I need to talk louder.
okay.
I hope that the animation looks cool. Yeah,
See.
I'm really excited for it. Don't get me wrong. I just,
Yeah. Then we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem 2.
really like the first one.
First one was good.
Although when I watched, I sat next to the smelliest guy.
I'm sorry about that. Again, no, there is nothing worse than getting a real stinker next to you.
and
at
I
a
had
theater.
they had like an ooze slush thing, so I had a green icy with pop rocks and drinking that while getting the worst
Dude,
stench
they
of all
milked that
time.
guy for the ooze.
Oh my god,
I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
All right, before you throw up, we got to talk about Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Yeah,
May 23rd. It's coming up.
I still have to watch all of these. Tremel Tillman.
Tremel Tillman's
My
in it.
goat
Nick Offerman's
is there.
in it. Offerman.
Nick
I
Offerman.
don't know why I said Offerman.
No need to call him an Oaf.
I'm sorry, Nick.
This is gonna be cool. I need to watch all of the other ones, so I really don't have much to say until I
started
do that.
watching them. I've only seen the 7th one, Dead Reckoning.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Way to do it.
I jumped in. I saw it in the theaters, and I was like, "This movie rocks."
I saw Ghost Protocol in like 8th grade on a date.
Wow.
That's the only one I've
Okay.
seen. Yeah, I know. I was pretty cool in 8th grade.
And yeah. Well, actually, Rebecca and I just recently started Mission Impossible Monday.
Nice.
We're watching a Mission Impossible movie every Monday, and it lines up perfectly. We're gonna watch Dead Reckoning a couple days before Final Reckoning
that's cool.
comes out.
Yeah,
so
I almost threw the first one on yesterday, but I didn't.
yeah, I threw it on last night. What a movie! It's really good.
I'm really excited for it.
Yes.
You threw it on. Oh, yeah, yesterday was Monday.
Yesterday was Monday.
I was thinking it was Sunday.
I wish. We also got to look at Smurfs coming out July 18th.
Yeah, they killed influencer Smurf.
Did they really?
They did. In the trailer now, he's like, I forget what they call him, but he's not influencer Smurf anymore. Which is so funny.
Damn, he flopped
They
hard.
shot him. They
Can't believe it.
I know, it's brutal. He had too much influence.
Yeah, he got too powerful. Speaking of powerful,
Nice.
new SpongeBob movie,
Okay.
The Search for SquarePants.
Unfortunately excited
Yeah,
for this.
Mark Hamill's
This
back
is-
as the Flying Dutchman.
And this is a theatrical one, right?
I'm gonna guess
They've
because it
been
was at
pumping out
CinemaCon.
Netflix one.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
those have all
that's
been
true.
bad.
It's CinemaCon. Yeah, I'm excited.
Hey guys, we're putting out a Netflix movie. You know, your competition.
I'm very excited for this, to watch this in theaters.
Yeah, and well, we talked about a McDonald's movie earlier. This one kind of a McDonald's movie, Roof Man,
Oh,
comes
yeah,
out
yeah.
October 3rd,
Yeah.
based on a true story, which is crazy.
Who's starring in this?
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Plays a nice thief who lives in a Toys R Us and breaks into over 60 McDonald's by going in through the roof.
Good. This
And-
is
but
gonna
he's a nice
rock.
guy. A guy was cold
means
in the
well.
freezer, and he gave him his coat. This one also has a pretty stacked cast. It's got Channing Tatum, Kirsten Dunst, Peter Dinklage, and Lakeith Stanfield.
Oh hell yeah!
That's 4 people I like.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Speaking of fun,
Nice,
Running Man.
nice.
Edgar
That would have been
Wright
a good.
movie.
That would have been a good SpongeBob segue if we didn't do SpongeBob.
Yeah. Let's just go back.
Yeah.
So Running Man, another Stephen King movie, comes out November 7th this year. Glenn Powell, Coleman Domingo, Lee Pace, Katie O'Brien, Josh Brolin,
Eddie O'Brien
William
and
H.
Glenn Powell.
Macy.
What a duo.
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera.
It's got a really good cast.
I'm excited for this. I've never seen the original,
Me neither.
but I will.
Apparently, this one's more like the book than the original.
Okay.
Because the original one was Arnold.
So is this a remake of the original, or is it just
This
a new adaptation
It's just
of the book?
adapting the book. It's not a remake of
Gotcha.
the original.
Like an American Psycho.
Yes. And yeah. I mean, there's a description of the trailer, but
Yeah, it's a.
who cares?
I like the cast. I'll.
Yes. Closing out here for our Paramount Naked Gun Legacy sequel.
Oh my God, this looks
directed
awesome!
by Akiva Schaffer.
I did watch this trailer. This looks
Yeah.
incredible.
I'm in on it.
I'm so.
I was
amped for this one.
kind of lukewarm on it, and then I saw the trailer and I was like, all right.
Yeah, I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Naked Gun. That trailer. Oh my
Naked
God.
Gun, very funny.
The little girl walks into the bank and
And
he's
it's
just,
Liam Neeson.
come on.
And then the shot where all of the cops,
Yeah, yeah.
all of their dads
Yeah.
were cops that died.
They have a room dedicated
Yeah.
to just.
and then
and
the OJ bit.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm in on it.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited
Yeah.
for that.
Now we're closing out our CinemaCon talk.
Finally. They said it couldn't be done.
Yeah, with Disney. So we're gonna start with Marvel Studios. Thunderbolts. They talked about.
Cast was
There's a
there.
fun bit with the cast. They pretended Wyatt Russell was drunk.
No,
and lost
I heard he
over
was.
7K. Maybe he was.
I heard he was. Everyone said he was.
Yeah, this comes out May 2nd. Get your tickets now.
We have.
Yep.
We're sitting right next
Yeah,
to each
we
other.
accidentally, we both bought tickets separately for the same showing right next to each other without discussing it before.
It's the beauty of a podcast.
Yep. We're just locked,
locked
in
in.
like that. They showed some more Fantastic Four, First Step.
Yes. So what they showed is seemingly the trailer we're going to get soon.
Hopefully.
Everyone said
Probably
it was
before
going to be April 4th.
Thunderbolts.
Yeah,
so-
I think it'll probably be right at the end of this month.
Yeah.
First look at Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
New shot of Galactus.
Woke
from
Silver Surfer.
Woke Surfer. Galactus' face you could see through a building.
Yeah.
No
Which you
Reed
kind of
using
saw
his
in
powers.
that first.
Yeah, the D23.
Yeah.
No shot of Reed using his powers still.
Yeah.
I just think they
Maybe he
haven't.
doesn't have powers.
Everyone's saying that. I really don't think that's the case.
I don't think so.
I think
at
they're
all.
just trying to get the CGI
Yeah.
down. It's,
Also, recently watched the original 2 Fantastic Four
Dude.
movies.
what are you gonna say?
The powers don't look that bad.
They
when he
don't.
does
They
it.
really don't.
When he's stretching, I was like, it actually doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, it's really.
It
Not.
looks bad the first time he uses it to go underneath the door. You're like, that's the most fake hand
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
But then after that, like when he's like he wraps around
He does the
someone.
the finger thing.
Yeah, that's in the second one.
Yeah, it looks good. I
I'm
love
like-
those movies.
Like it doesn't look that bad.
I really love those movies.
Yeah, I can suspend my disbelief.
How do you feel about those movies?
Let's move on.
No,
Let's move on. They're not great.
they're great.
They're not
The
good.
first one's great.
The first one is all right. The
First
second
one's
one's really
awesome.
bad.
First one's
Also,
so
it
good.
is insane how they made Jessica Alba just a white
Yeah,
lady.
yeah. It is wild.
Like it's like kind of
It
bad
is-
in the
it-
first
yeah.
one, and then it goes up 5 levels in the sequel.
Sue Storm in those movies was my first ever crush as a kid.
Really,
Hmm?
Mine was the Thing. I guess we're just built different.
I guess you have better taste.
Yeah. They talked about. Oh yeah, they also said Sue Storm's pregnant.
Yes, confirmed.
Yes, confirmed.
A lot of speculation.
Yep, and it's confirmed now. That's
Yeah.
exciting, I guess.
Well,
if
the
you're-
first steps, I mean, makes sense with the name.
Yeah, and then Kevin Feige zoomed in. And,
Really fast on a scooter.
Yeah.
They couldn't catch him.
No, he wasn't there in person. He called in via video conference to talk about Doomsday. I need a video of Kevin Feige.
Everyone
zooming
trying
on
to
his
chase
scooter.
him.
Kevin, you've got to announce the rest of the cast.
I can't, I'm zooming by.
Yeah, he said Doomsday's going to focus on the Avengers, Wakandans, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolt, and original X-Men all fighting Doctor Doom.
To which we said, duh.
You're lying.
That's you kind of figured that out from the cast, brother.
Yeah. But I guess he's saying like they're not
Yeah.
fighting each other.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't buy it, Kevin.
I'm sure they're not fighting each other at the end,
Right.
but
Very true.
the
And he said-
classic Godzilla Kong,
Yes.
Batman, Superman,
yeah, and he said
Mario,
full
Sonic.
cast not announced. Now, out of the Marvel Studios realm now. I don't know what I'm doing with my arm.
The quantum realm.
Yeah, out of the quantum realm, which they couldn't get out of fast enough.
Nope.
Lilo and Stitch live action, May 23rd. A show to look at it. Emmett's excited. He's got his merch.
I do. I have a lot of Stitch merch, actually. I'll be decking this place out come May.
Hell yeah.
I'm unfortunately excited.
Yeah. I don't know. Stitch seems kind of cool.
Stitch is cool.
Every other part of this I'm not
The
excited
marketing, I think, is very good. I like how they're, repeating the bit of him like going into all the animated stuff
about. Yeah.
from the first Lilo and Stitch, but now it's all the live action slop.
Yeah. It's way less good looking.
Hey, what if we made the same movie but worse? And I'll be there.
Yeah. We also got to look at an original movie. Didn't know they still made those. Pixar's Elio
Oh yeah.
comes out June 20th.
Did we talk about this trailer last week or 2 weeks ago?
I think we may have
I think
discussed
we
it briefly.
It seems like they changed the plot from the original
Yeah.
reveal.
It's like a boy, and he's like,
boy.
I'm a loser. I want to
yeah,
make friends with aliens, and then he does.
makes friends with the little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Little guy eats him,
Yeah.
but it's fun. I'm excited for this. It looks cool.
Yeah. Well,
Cute.
I should have planned this out better. I should have talked about Elio and then Lilo and Stitch. Because
Because you could have said Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch. And also now we're back into the slop with legacy sequel Freakier Friday.
Oh yeah, I literally
Comes
don't
out
care about
August
this.
8th. I don't care about this at
I have
all.
nothing to say.
Oscar winner Jamie Lee Curtis is in this, though.
Oh.
So that's exciting. We got to look at Predator Brad.
Predator
Predator
Brad.
Brad. Some guy named Brad.
Many such cases of
Yeah,
Predator
many
Brad.
such cases of
You
Predator
go to any
Brad.
college campus and you're finding Predator Brad.
No, Predator Badlands. Dan Trachtenberg again. Comes out
this
November
sounds
7th.
cool.
And this is getting a theatrical release because they did
Thank God.
Prey only
It was a
in
big hit.
only on Hulu.
And Romulus was originally supposed to be a
Yeah.
straight
And
to
then they're like,
streaming.
wait a minute, we can make money
Wait,
if
what
we
if we
put
made
this
money?
out in theaters.
Yeah, that made a ton of money.
Yeah.
And this is cool. So the Predator is being hunted in this. He's teaming up with Elle Fanning
Yeah.
to do the hunting
Who's like a
across
robot lady something.
Oh, is she? I didn't even realize
Apparently, because there's like a shot where like her eyes roll back and they go
Interesting.
white. So
And there's apparently in the footage shown at CinemaCon, you see like a ton of different alien planets.
yeah,
Cool. I'm really excited for this. And it's not even the only Predator movie this year.
really.
Yeah, they're doing like an animated
Oh,
Predator. That might be straight to streaming.
probably.
But I think it's like an anthology thing where they're doing like 4 different Predator stories.
All right.
Really excited. I like it.
We'll see.
I like it.
Oh, speaking of anthology and 4 different stories, I've got something to talk about later.
Kinds of Kindness 2.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Not Zootopia 2 yet. Tron Ares.
Yes.
Comes out October 10th.
I did not watch the trailer for this either.
The trailer's all right.
I'm excited.
I'm going to see it because Greta Lee's in it. So.
Yeah, I really like Tron Legacy. I think I might be nostalgic for it. I haven't seen it since I was like a kid in theaters, but I will watch the original for the first time, maybe. I like the Tron ride at Disney
Okay.
quite a bit.
All right, that's big.
And I think I had the Tron characters in Disney Infinity. So I'm pretty much a big fan.
I like the Tron game mode in GTA 5
I was thinking that. So true.
So, yeah. But also the score is going to be done by 9 Inch Nails.
People are very excited.
Yeah.
Jared Leto's in it.
That's
What's
less
that
exciting.
about? Why are we still doing that? Same
Let's
with
stop putting him in stuff.
Same with the He-Man movie.
Yeah, he's in that. He's Skeletor.
And Avengers Doomsday, probably.
Yeah, Morbius is back.
Yeah.
All right. Zootopia 2. Kiwi Kwan's in it.
We're almost at the end,
November
folks,
26th.
of this segment, not the podcast.
Yeah. Avatar Fire and Ash, December 19th.
Awesome. Best movie in the world.
The trailer looks good. Pakayan will return. The whale.
Thank God.
Yeah. Deliver Me from Nowhere.
Aya Khan.
Oh. Well, whatever. The whale freak will be back.
Hey. He's nice.
He is nice. We got Deliver Me from Nowhere, Jeremy Allen White, and Jeremy Stronger in it. Bruce Springsteen biopic.
Otherwise
I don't
known
care.
as Jeremy.
Jeremy, the movie. Together they're Jeremy.
One is Jer.
One is me. We got a new James L. Brooks movie, Ella McKay, starring Emma Mackey, which is confusing.
Emma Mackey's cool.
Oscar winner Jamie Lee Curtis, Io Adebri, and Woody Harrelson. This comes out September 19th. And there's a first trailer for
September's
movie.
huge this year.
It is. This is a big award season, I fear.
I'm not ready. I still am watching less movies because of award season. Like, I got too into it.
Yeah.
I watched one movie in the last week.
Dang.
And it was a Minecraft. I've fallen off to an unbelievable degree.
You and many 8-year-olds across the country.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. In good company.
Yeah.
Gotta stop playing with Stitch.
The Roses, Benedict Cumberbatch, Olivia Colman, couple slowly breaking apart, and an intense divorce proceeding. Also has Ncuti Gatwa and Andy Samberg.
Rumor has it this is secretly the Schitt's Creek sequel.
Oh.
And that's, this whole cast is like fake, and they're doing a movie about Schitt's Creek, and they're playing the characters from the show, but the actual reveal is that they're the ones making the movie. That's what I've heard.
Okay. We'll see how that works.
That's not real.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just made up?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just thought
I've never seen Schitt's Creek. So
their last name is Rose.
Oh.
That's why.
Okay.
I thought it was funny.
I was like, how is this a Schitt's Creek thing? I was so confused. I was like, I didn't see that anywhere.
Everyone's talking about it.
August 29th, Schitt's Creek movie comes out, apparently. Nice. All right. We're done with that. I've got a couple more bits of news, and then we're done.
Okay.
All right.
With this segment.
Yeah, with this segment. We're done with the news after this. According to Deadline, Michael Saransky is going to direct the live-action Death Stranding movie for Kojima and A24. Yes. He directed Quiet Place Day 1 and Pig. So that's exciting,
I'm excited.
We'll get to watch people walk.
A24 talked about how they want to do like more IP and brand stuff. I think this is kind of their like... They shouldn't do like superhero movies.
Yeah, they should do video games.
Yeah, they should do video games.
A24 Booster Gold series, though. Who says no?
That would rock.
All right. I'm going to fire through a lot of this news, and then we have a Max mashup trailer thing that we can fire through as well. All right. Development on live-action Tangled movie is stopped indefinitely.
Until Lilo and Stitch does really well.
Yes. Trailer was released for a new Phineas and Ferb revival series coming out June 6th on Disney+.
Cool.
Also got a trailer for Star Wars Tales of the Underworld coming out May 4th.
Unfortunately, do not care.
A new Friday movie's in the works with Ice Cube returning.
Unfortunately, do not care.
Guy Ritchie's in talks to direct Roadhouse 2.
Unfortunately, do not care.
And then we got Last of Us Season 2 debuts with 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Unfortunately, I kind of care.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Going into the Max original product mashup, we've got stuff like Peacemaker Season 2.
Really rough looking shot from that.
Yeah.
Did you see that? I'm hoping it's just not finished, but my God.
Well, James Gunn said I think he only is just finishing up the premiere still now.
Okay.
But this comes out August 21st.
It was just a rough green screen.
It close.
Yeah, he really is. My God, James.
Last
got
of
nothing
Us,
else going on.
Yeah, Last of Us Season 2 premieres April 13th.
Hell yeah.
This I put on only for me. I don't think you care about this one at all.
The Last of Us?
No.
Oh.
This next one here.
Okay.
Conan O'Brien Must Go,
Oh.
Season 2. Expected to release in May.
That's exciting.
And they already renewed it for Season 3.
I should
Conan
watch
O'Brien
that.
Travel Show.
Have you watched the John Mulaney talk show?
I watched like half of the first episode.
Me too.
I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I like it until okay. I have a thing when these shows have call-ins, I hate it.
Like cringe, like it makes you cringe.
It's just I can't get through it because the people on the phone, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just like it's always so awkward.
Yeah.
Like it's so awkward and like the people calling in on the phone, I'm like, I don't know. Because I'm like, I would never call into a show.
Yeah.
And then like they try and be funny and it's like, you're going to show it John Mulaney. Like you're not going to be the funniest person there.
Fair enough.
So I don't know. I can't do it. Rehearsal Season 2 premieres April 20th. Have you seen the trailer for this?
No,
Did
I
you
never
see
watched the first season. I don't understand it.
Oh, it's so good.
I've watched the first episode. I'm just like, I don't get it.
You got to keep going.
I just don't.
You got to keep going. It's
I
so
watched
good.
all of Nathan For You though, and I like that a lot.
Okay. The rehearsal is so good, dude.
I'll get to it.
It's so good. And Season 2, he's like taking on the airline crisis with all the planes crashing.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm telling you, gotta. I mean, I know you're
That
anti-trailers.
kinda rocks.
You got to watch the trailer. The
I'm not
trailer looks good.
anti-trailers. I just.
Welcome to Derry, It prequel.
So this I thought got pushed back to next year, but
Yeah,
that might not
rumors
be
of
the case.
September apparently this year.
That would be cool.
So we'll see. They showed a bit of Mountainhead, the new movie from Jesse Armstrong, creator of Succession, starring Steve Carell, Jason Schwartzman, Corey Michael Smith, and Rami Youssef.
All of those people are related to Nicolas Cage. Fun fact.
Rami Youssef?
All 4 or 5, however many you just said.
Rami Youssef's related to Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, well, not through blood,
Oh,
but like I think he's married to one of the Coppolas.
dude, there's too many Coppolas.
I lied about all.
Oh,
Sorry, I don't know.
why are you I know Jason Schwartzman is.
I know
so
that's
was
why I
like,
thought I could get away with
and
it. Steve
Steve
Carell
Carell's
could pass.
obviously not.
He could pass. That's
Oh
it.
man. We also got to look at The Chair Company, new Tim Robinson-led comedy series.
Oh hell yeah!
Um,
I'm so excited for Friendship. That trailer
I'm
came
very
on
excited for Friendship.
before Death of a Unicorn.
Yeah.
It killed. It people laughed at every bit of that trailer more than the entire movie Death of a Unicorn.
Well, I can't blame them for that.
I heard there's a new Marvel coming out supposed to be
It's
crazy.
That's me all the time. That's me talking to my friends that hate Marvel.
That is possibly my most anticipated for the year at this point.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I
Really?
lied.
I was gonna say
Fantastic Four and Superman are probably above it. I like Slot more, unfortunately.
there's a new Marvel that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, there's a new Marvel that's going to be crazy.
And they also showed a little bit of the untitled Rachel Sennett project.
I think that's going to be the name at this point. I
Probably.
feel like it's too good of a
Yeah.
bit now.
Written, executive produced, and starring Rachel Sennett.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. And that's it for the Max
Wow.
mashup. Now we've got some big video game news.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, fuck. I could talk about this for so long.
The biggest news of the week, clearly,
Yes.
taking the internet by storm. Sabrina Carpenter's in Fortnite.
Yup. It came out earlier today.
Yep.
Before we recorded, I hopped on, spent $50 on V-Bucks to prepare.
$50?
Well, Adventure Time comes out on Friday, so I figured
Okay.
I'd, get ready for that.
Right.
Haven't played Fortnite in a while, but I hop on almost weekly
Yeah.
to buy a new skin.
Well, I can't say much because I hopped on Fortnite for the first time in like half a year the other day, and I bought all the Dune skins.
Yep.
And all the Dune emote and
Yep.
glider and pickaxes.
Yeah, like I haven't played much since Marvel Rivals came out, but I hop
Yeah.
on like Mortal Kombat, hopped on, got all those.
Got the skin. just in
Godzilla,
case,
they did
just in
Godzilla
case.
Kong Mecha Godzilla, got
Yeah.
all those.
Godzilla wearing Jordans now.
yeah. They did Kaiju number 8, got those. They did another Invincible Wave, got those. I have a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sabrina Carpenter, I bought both of the skins this morning. It's awesome.
And Switch 2 came out, whatever.
Yeah,
cares?
who wants to talk
Mario
about
Kart. It's expensive,
Oh,
tariffs.
I could talk about this for like an hour.
Yeah, I fear the news has gone on too long.
Yeah, I do too. I'll just say I'm very excited for this. I'm hoping I can pre-order it. It was supposed to be pre-ordered tomorrow or 2 days.
Yeah.
Push
Not
back.
happening.
I need to get it day one. Unfortunately, I am one of those people. I will spend up to $1,000 probably on the
Really?
console before I would question it.
I don't know if I can go over the 500.
I don't blame you. I'm just ready to get it. I'm ready to get Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Mm.
So excited for the Donkey Kong game. Yeah, Kirby
Yeah.
Air Ride 2 is awesome. I won't go on for this too long. but-
Okay. And then speaking of video games,
Boom. How does he do it?
the live-action Minecraft movie opened with $301 million worldwide. It's the biggest domestic opening weekend ever for a video game with $163 million, which is $6 million higher than they expected.
Yeah. And I mean, if you go back a week or two ago, projections were pretty low. It didn't look like it was
and then their updated
time.
projections were like 157,
it
and it did $6 million better than that.
Shot up.
Which now it is the third highest domestic opening for Warner Brothers ever. Dethroning Barbie.
And it's just behind Batman vs Superman. And
I don't know. I didn't look at the list.
And something else.
But it's just crazy that
it's insane.
Minecraft is above Barbie now.
But like also,
because like Barbie felt like such a huge moment.
Yeah, but this feels like a huge moment.
Yeah,
it really is. Like
let's get into that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
It's a huge moment.
It's going to be the highest grossing movie of the year by maybe today. Like it's the only thing above it is Hollywood.
The only thing, is
Captain America: Brave New World, and that's
it's going to beat that.
Low 400 million. It's going to beat it. Maybe it already has.
It probably has.
It probably has.
Yeah, but all right, let's get into it. I guess.
Let's get into it.
What did you think of the Minecraft movie?
So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
This movie
sucks.
Is horrible.
It's
Objectively
really bad.
Speaking, characters are bad.
Yeah.
The performances
There's almost
bad.
no characters.
There's almost There's
no story.
There's nothing. Yeah, it's just kind of going from place to place.
Yeah.
Everything about it is bad. Yeah. And anytime you're not in the Minecraft world, especially like when you're in the real world, you get a little bit of like the Napoleon Dynamite vibe, and like it's colorful at least, and they're filming in a real place, which is nice.
It's big.
But that part especially is just terrible. It takes way too long to get into the Minecraft stuff. And having said all that, unfortunately, I had the time of my life.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I thought that the stuff in the real world was way more enjoyable than the Minecraft stuff.
Really?
Because the Jennifer Coolidge stuff was the stuff that made me laugh the most.
That I agree.
think that had I can't believe that you said you had the time of your life. I hated this every second of it.
I had so much fun.
Well, also, what was your theater like? Did you have people hooting and hollering?
No, my theater, there were like not really any cheers. Like people, there were some like claps.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
There was like I was Thursday 3 p.m. So like it hadn't really taken off yet. I'm sure if I went like Saturday night, it would have been insane.
I'm sure if we went right now, it would still be crazy.
But so at the end of the movie, everyone was getting up. It was a pretty full theater, not like crazy.
Right.
Everyone was getting up, and everyone on the way out, like the workers came in and started going chicken jockey, and then everyone, all of the people in the theater, including me, just a chicken jockey, and then they would be like the Nether, and then everyone would go the Nether. We would just kind of repeat after them.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun. I got a popcorn bucket, as you can see over there.
It's over there. Bang.
Yeah, man. It was bad, and I know it was bad.
It was really bad.
But I had so much fun.
I didn't laugh as much as I thought. I thought it would be so bad I was laughing at it.
Yeah.
That didn't really happen.
Yeah, I laughed a lot.
I was
both at parts that you were supposed to be laughing and just like, wow, this is bad.
I think like Jason Momoa made me laugh a couple times.
Yeah.
But I think like I put this in basketball terms here. So
I can understand.
Yeah. His like field goal percentage, he's shooting like 15%.
Yeah. And
he's not efficient with the jokes. He's letting them fly, and they're not going in often.
Yeah, but I do think he's like one of the best characters. Just because Steve's the best character. Jason Momoa.
Disagree.
And what?
Vice President, whatever her name
is.
And Nitwit.
That was definitely, when I say the stuff in the real world, I'm not counting that. I'm just counting like that first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Personally.
What do you mean? Where the real estate agent is there and...
Okay. Danielle Brooks...
What is she doing here?
And I really like her. She's great. She was nominated for an Oscar 2 years ago. She's great in Peacemaker. She just is the worst character. Like, not on her at all.
No, there's just not a character.
She doesn't do anything. Same with Emma Myers, but at least she has like her brother to
I'm so confused. So she thinks Emma Myers, her brother goes missing.
Yes.
And she's like,
I gotta call
the real estate lady?
Yeah.
And she's like, I didn't know who else to call.
Yeah.
Maybe the police?
I love the introduction scene where you meet, the kid's name is Sebastian and Henry. And Jason Momoa calls him Hank the whole time. Thought that was funny.
Right. I did like when Steve called him
Gargar. Yeah.
Gargar. Like he was calling him Garrett, and then he just started calling him Gargar.
And
they
do that with like every character. They just randomly give him a nickname, and it took me a second at first to be like, who are we talking about? But So Emma Myers and Sebastian Hansen's characters, we meet them for the first time in the car, and it is just like the most exposition filled sentence of all time. They're driving, and she's like,
Yeah.
I know I didn't want to move here too after mom died, and we have no friends or family left, but here we are, and I just bought the house, so we have to move, and I got a job here, and I have a full-time job, so we can go, and you have to go to school.
And I
it's
made
just
you a
that.
tater tot pizza.
Yeah. That was awesome. And it's just that was funny though, when Jason Momoa just took whatever. I like okay.
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 I want to say though. So Jason Momoa's whole thing is he was a video game champion in the 80s, right?
Yes.
And then they go into the Minecraft world,
Which is a video game world to us.
to us, not to him.
Yes.
And he sees a sheep and he's like, "This is a quest giver."
Yes.
How does he know he's in a video game?
And also, you would think that would come in handy. The idea that he knows video.
it's
like,
not useful at all.
It never comes up, and that kind of happens with every character.
Yeah.
Like the kid doesn't. He's creative.
They
He
made a
builds
tater
like one
tot gun.
house, and he builds a tater tot gun. That's about it.
But why was he allowed to craft with real world items?
Because it's the overworld, not the real world. It's not the real Minecraft world.
Whatever, man.
And like I don't know, like okay, here's the thing. I think they did what I think this is what the Minecraft movie probably should have been to start.
No.
No.
It should have been just it should have been an animated movie where they kill the Ender Dragon.
I agree. That's what I would prefer.
And they're like,
But I think I was wrong.
"No.
I think this is what the
Oh my
people
God.
want. No, I'm not
The
saying
people
me.
are dumb."
Yes, but I think this is what they want. More
Dude.
people are seeing this than they would of an animated movie, which is I got that wrong.
That's
I
true.
fought with Jason Momoa's stunt double in my comment section about this.
Jason Momoa's stunt
So he
double,
was right.
big winner
Yeah,
in this.
yeah, exactly. he was right.
He won the beef.
He won the beef. He did.
Dang.
I mean, he nailed it. Like this is the most. They knew what they were doing. They just did.
I don't know if they did.
It's going to make a ridiculous amount of money. Warner Brothers needs money.
No, they're just lucky Jack Black said things funny.
Yeah, but they got Jack Black because he would say things. When he was cast as Steve, why is he Steve? Everyone thought
Yeah.
Jason Momoa was Steve, jacked.
Right.
And it's Jack Black, but like that's what it is, and
I
that's
guess.
it worked. Like I wish it was a different movie, but this is exactly what they were hoping for.
It's going to make money, which sucks.
It's going to make an insane amount of money, and now
sucks a
marketing
lot.
for every movie
It's
is
going to
be like a memeable line.
That's the thing. You know who's the most upset about this? People that made Madam Web.
Yeah.
Because they had a line like that.
Yeah.
My mother was researching
It was
spiders in
memed,
the
yeah.
forest, and then they didn't put it in the movie.
Yeah.
If that was in the movie, we're getting
And-
endgame like reactions to it.
That's what's like so interesting about all of this from the movie is like how stuff takes off in a positive way and a negative way.
Yeah.
How like it takes off in the first place, it's repeated a million times, and now you have these end game level moments created off of a trailer and created off of the marketing in the first place.
Yeah.
It's not created off of 20 movies that came before it.
Right.
It's created off of a line that was in a trailer that everyone posted on TikTok, that people
Yeah.
ranked on TikTok, that people made memes of, and now it's an equivalent experience for people.
Well, I don't know if it is. I think it's just teenagers wanting to be
It's
annoying.
a memeable experience. Yeah.
It's just teenagers being like, "Oh, this is funny," and it pisses me off, man. I feel so old because I see all these videos and they're like throwing popcorn everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
I'm
don't
like-
mind the screaming and cheering. I think that's
I mind
fine.
the screaming and
I
cheering.
think it's a bit of fun, but I mind the
The
throwing
cheering,
popcorn.
whatever, but they're like the screaming. I've had enough. I'll tell you this: I saw, and this is what I was saying earlier. Freaky Tales,
Oh, I want to see that.
new favorite movie of the year. It is
Yeah?
so good.
I want to see.
It's a very good movie.
I might go tonight.
You have-
Actually,
Go see it tonight.
You know
It's
what?
very good.
oh, I
everybody-
can't see it tonight.
Everybody, do not watch the Minecraft movie. Watch Freaky Tales instead. It's so good. Found out it was directed by the people that made Captain Marvel,
Oh,
which is crazy. It
It's-
doesn't feel like that at all. though.
it's one of Lionsgate's newest flops. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, it is so good.
I'm excited to see it.
It's
I'm
a
excited
very
to see
good
it.
movie. I loved it. New favorite movie of the year,
Hell yeah!
hands down.
What is it taking over? Mickey
It took
17?
over for Mickey 17, yeah. And Black Bag is now third. So, Freaky Tales, great movie.
You're gonna hate what my new number one is.
Is it Minecraft movie? I can't do that.
No,
Hang
I'm
on.
kidding.
I've
I'm
got to
kidding.
finish
It's
this thought.
It's not.
Okay.
I was joking.
Oh my god.
It might. I mean, you would probably not like how high, but that's based on. I don't know how high it is. I think it's probably like my.
Yeah.
I've only seen like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
I think it's probably like 13.
I just hate that all the teens now from seeing Minecraft movie are like, I've never seen the theater that we go to, it was so packed. I've never seen it that mobbed when we went for Freaky Tales. Me and Rebecca went to see Freaky Tales, and it was mobbed.
Yeah.
And it was just teens. And then like halfway through the movie, they go into our theater in the doorway and just start screaming.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I'm like, these kids need to be either put down or like their parents need to come get them.
That sucks.
That's why I hate it, because now it's like kids are like, oh, it's funny and acceptable for me to scream and yell in the movie theater. No, it's not.
Yeah, I think cheering's fine. I think throwing stuff is obviously not fine. I think like when people like stand up and start jumping around, obviously not fine. Yeah. But like a woo, no problem with that. Been there many a time. Many a time.
Yeah, like a woo when something exciting happens is fine, but like, I don't know.
I think it's fun that the chicken jockey gets cheers. I
think that's fun. I just think it's gone too far now, and we let these rascal teens.
Yeah. I think
I'm sounding like old man yells at cloud now.
I think it could go. I think we got to see what happens after this movie. I think it's this experience specifically.
Yeah,
is just for a Minecraft movie, but it could like.
I think just my experience of watching Freaky Tales has like kind of
that's
soured me on it, because now I'm like
on what is otherwise a cinematic achievement.
It really is, dude. It's really good.
No, I'm saying a Minecraft movie. Like if it wasn't for that experience, you'd love a Minecraft movie.
Oh yeah. No, I'd be like 5 stars.
Yeah, obviously.
No, it's still bad.
All right, let's talk about the movie. Let's talk about the movie itself.
There's nothing to talk about the movie, though. The thing about the movie is what's happening in the theaters. That's what's exciting about the movie. People are going to cheer at Chicken Jockey. They're not going to be like, I wonder what the plot is.
I think the movie's fun. I think it's fun.
I don't think it's fun.
I think so. Okay, so the Mario movie. Right? Which I think is probably getting a lot of comparisons. I agree. So the Mario movie, I rate 5 stars. And I genuinely adore it. But I also know a lot of people don't like it. And, it fails as a movie in a lot of aspects. But when I watched that movie, I genuinely just love it so much, I give it 5 stars. Does it deserve 5 stars? I don't know. A Minecraft movie, I gave 1.5 stars. When I'm watching it, I'm not like, wow, I love this world so much. But
I think because it doesn't feel like Minecraft.
I have glimpses of that, though. I have glimpses of like I really love the bit before Steve shows up and it's nighttime and all the monsters are coming and they're building and they're trying to figure it out. And like that just takes, nostalgia. That's like everyone's most fun
but it's not even
Minecraft.
like how it is in the game, though, because he breaks 2 blocks of wood and now he's got a whole house.
Well, he should have made them into wooden planks. He would have had way more blocks.
Yeah, this guy's an idiot.
He is. But like I feel like so there's probably going to be a sequel. And I'm hoping, for sure. Spoiler alert for the Minecraft
Another Minecraft movie.
I think that is exactly what it'll be called. So the post-credit scene sets up Alex as if she's like Nick Fury. And
also, it like takes agonizingly long for them to say the name Alex.
Yeah, it does.
Because it's like a girl in a green shirt
with red hair.
And the red hair. Yeah. And I'm like, I lean over, I'm like, it's Alex.
I said to
and she's
Kylie,
like, who?
I said before I was like, I bet the post-credit scene's Alex or the end. But it was Alex.
I thought it was going to be like Ender Dragon.
And I'm hoping what they do for another Minecraft movie is they're definitely going to learn all the wrong lessons. It's going to be more, but whatever. I hope it's like, Alex is in the overworld and is like doing the Minecraft. Like, I think it's fun that Steve is like, it's almost like he's showing these people his Minecraft.
Right.
But like we kind of skip right to like, he's got diamond armor, he's got a sword, he's got all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think it would be fun if maybe like Alex has her own portal or something and Steve goes into that world and they like start from the beginning. Like
start a new world.
Yeah, like I feel like we missed a lot of although we got Steve's lava chicken. I wanted to spend more time in that amusement park.
There's no time in the
I know, we just kind of see it.
Well, apparently that's a reference to a cut scene where he like pitches when he's in the office. He pitched a
resort.
Yeah, Steve's Resort or something.
Yeah, that's the thing. So the point of the movie, the message here is to be creative.
No, the message is to leave Minecraft and stop playing.
Yeah, exactly. The message is to both be creative, which arguably this is the least creative movie ever made.
Yeah.
But whatever. But yeah. Why would Steve leave Minecraft? I thought Jason Momoa was just going to stay with his boy.
Yeah.
Why would anyone leave? Why would the kids leave?
Well, now his shop is saved.
Who cares about it? You could live in... I mean, it's creepy. It's a scary world, I guess. But, like... Also, why did Steve give up Dennis? What was that about? That pissed me off.
What the hell?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I I do like some stuff here, but not in the sense of, like... I like what it's doing for the movie. I like the stuff because I know the stuff. Like, I'm just
so. But that's not a good merit for me. I feel like
no, it's definitely not. But I like it.
I'm like I recognize that, but it also is like it's so foreign to me because it doesn't even always look like it.
Yeah, I think the movie looks good for most parts.
Once you get used to it, I think.
Yeah, like I think the world itself. I think it's the people on the world that look weird. But like the overworld itself, the mobs, the villagers, I think they all look good. The one time in the movie where I was like, "Holy shit, that looks bad," is when they're flying for the first time.
Yeah, the green screens were really
and
bad.
It's like the kid's here, and then Jack Black and Jason Momoa pop up next to him, and he's looking at him.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was rough.
I couldn't believe that for a second.
I'll say when they made Jason Momoa and Jack Black 69,
that was great.
That was pretty funny.
That was great.
And what do they call it? Like a total man sandwich?
Yeah, total man sandwich. I was
like, all right, that's kind of funny.
Jack Black kind of sings a lot. That's fun.
He's just randomly breaking to song.
Yeah, but like the lava chicken, like that's been stuck in my head ever since. But like he's just standing there, like nothing's going on. He's just like la 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 lava, chicken, and then he does this for a little bit. Steve's lava chicken. Like he doesn't actually move. Yeah. There's no like sequence or anything. Yeah. So it just feels weird.
I don't know if there was a script for this movie.
I would not be surprised.
I think everyone had a script except Jack Black.
And like
because he was just like, Jack this Black. Is what the thing is.
Yeah. He's just Jack Black, but like that's
what
worked.
The people like.
That's what I can't. That's what I'm really struggling with. Is like. We're like, we're very filmy people. We're on like film Twitter and film TikTok and stuff. And like we are in a bubble to an extent. But like I think what I'm trying to start to grapple with is like both of these things have to exist in order to keep stuff moving. I mean like theaters aren't making any money and then this movie like there has to be the movies that are bad, but that people see. And in a perfect world that wouldn't be the case.
That's true.
But with where we are now, movies have to feel like events, first of all.
Yeah.
Easiest way to make a movie feel like an event is to market it like an event.
Chicken jockey.
Yeah, and to do an IP that people love. And Minecraft, I mean, it's Minecraft.
I think the thing is like the IP. They've been doing IP from the 80s that nobody cares about now. Or like the 90s. And it's like kids are not going to go see it.
I mean, even Snow White is from,
It's from like the 40s.
Oh, that was good.
That was the best one.
So what I was going to say is like, yeah, the Minecraft's just a huge thing. Like, you could do anything, and the movie's gonna make a crazy amount of money.
Yeah,
but
it's like sorry.
No, you go.
Okay, because it's Minecraft. It's so big with kids that it was gonna be a huge movie anyway.
Yeah, well, it's not just big with kids; it's big with everyone.
Right, but I'm saying like kids still are obsessed with Minecraft. And they still play. Like when I went, it wasn't that busy of a theater, but because it was a pretty early showing of it, I think it was the earliest one I could get, and then. It was like a lot of people there with their kids and like young kids too. Yeah. And I had this experience too in the Mario movie where I sat next to like parents and they had a young kid with them. And then the movie ends and the kid goes, "That's the best movie I've ever seen because it's Mario and he knows Mario." Yeah. And then in Minecraft, there's people like behind us and the like young kid that they were with was like, that's my favorite movie I've ever seen. Which, I mean... have you seen Heat? Like what?
Ever heard of Oppenheimer?
Yeah. Oh, idiot.
I don't really. Like, but I think that's nice.
No, I think that's fine. But I'm saying like it's like clearly for kids. But I also think that just because it's for kids doesn't mean that it should be.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a thing from the game that you played as a kid.
I agree.
And there's zero story to this at all.
Yeah.
Like they don't even try.
Yeah, Malgosha is this evil piglin lady who failed on Nether's Got Talent.
Yeah.
That's a funny bit. Can we agree on that?
It's all right.
Oh, come on. And so she takes over the Nether, makes all the piglins get gold, and murders a kid. That was sad. I found that quite sad.
No, that was pretty upsetting.
I found that quite upsetting.
Like he just drew a picture.
And then at the end, they're all like, yeah, anyway, okay. And so she captures Steve and Dennis because she wants the orb, which is a cube, which is pretty funny. That's
pretty good.
That's a pretty good bit. And she wants it to like take over and turn the whole world into the Nether.
Yeah.
Weird. Hey, the Nether sucks.
Yeah.
Ever think about that? So Steve gives Dennis the orb. He runs out. He runs to the real world, hides it under his waterbed. And then he's loose in the world and the portal closes.
Yeah.
Eventually, Henry, Jason Momoa find it. They open it. They get sucked in. Emma Myers and Danielle Brooks show up somehow. I forget. They were tracking them.
Yeah.
They go in there. And They meet Steve. Steve's trying to get the orb. Jason Momoa gets the orb. It's a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
They go to a woodland mansion.
Chicken jockey.
Jason Momoa sacrifices himself. Awesome. I love the bit where he swoops in. Like, the sound sounds so similar to Captain America when he's about to get Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Like, when the camera goes to Mjolnir and everything's dampened. Yeah, exactly. It's that. And then he swoops in, and it sounds identical with the whoosh and everything. Yeah. And, eventually they defeat Malgosha. Kind of a funny bit with the knives.
That was one of the best bits. In the movie,
I thought that was pretty funny.
No, I don't have any more knives.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. The bit that made me like laugh genuinely the hardest was, and it's like the dumbest joke ever, is when Jennifer Coolidge is on a date with the villager, and the waiter comes over. Also, no waiter ever would say this, but they're like, "Are you finished?" And she goes, "No, I think he's Swedish."
But we'll take the check.
It's so stupid, but that was the one that I was like, that's the funniest bit in the movie.
That genuinely cracks me up. There was another joke that I can't think of now that really killed me, but I don't know if it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Like, there was so much that was just like, what are we doing? There was some line, like, at one point, Jason Momoa was beefing with the, like, 8-year-old.
Yeah.
He goes, everyone thinks I'm a big loser. It's like that took me out. Probably my favorite bit of the movie, which isn't even related to the movie, is just a little Technoblade moment. Teared up a little bit.
Really?
I am but a man. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch Technoblade that much. I just thought it was really nice that they put that in there.
Yeah. Apparently it was the kid's idea.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Yeah.
It's just like
that was cool.
It doesn't really add anything, but it's just nice. You have like to get memorialized like that, and then you have Jack Black specifically say he's a legend. Also, the only pig we see, I think.
Yeah, it might be.
I think.
A lot of piglins.
A lot of piglins.
Yeah. No more zombie pigmen.
Yeah, I know. I miss those guys.
They were cool.
They were.
Piglins are not as cool. I'll say it.
No, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much more I have to say about this.
How'd you feel about General Chungus?
I was like, they named this guy Chungus.
That was, you know who voiced him?
No.
Jared Hess.
Oh, was it?
We got a couple YouTuber cameos.
I don't know. I didn't know any of
I only know of Dan TDM.
Right, I've heard of him. I didn't watch him or anything, but that's the only person I heard
Mumbo
of.
Jumbo I have watched actually recently. He does like big build stuff.
Oh.
And they were like also or at least he was like can't think of the word. He advised things for the movie. He like helped build some of the stuff. What else? Yeah.
There's like nothing.
It's not a good movie, but I don't know. Leaving, I just felt so conflicted. It's like the 12-year-old version of me who loves Minecraft, right? Like he's still in there, and then there's me now. It's like Deadpool and Wolverine. Like I don't think Deadpool and Wolverine. I've watched it 4 or 5 times now. I don't think it's a very good movie.
I think it's better than the Minecraft movie.
I think it's better than the Minecraft movie. But
I
don't think it's great. But I see Gambit walk out, and I see Blade walk out,
right?
And I'm like, and
I know those guys. Those are my friends.
And I think I'm accepting that that's just a thing, you know?
It's going to be a thing now, for sure.
I think it is a thing, but I think I'm coming to terms with the fact that, like, there's different, like, movies, like, you know? There's just, like...
There's different things.
Like, sometimes I have fun, and then it's a bad movie, but because I have fun, does that mean I rate the movie higher because I enjoy it? But also it's bad. Like, I'm grappling with that a lot recently.
Yeah.
And I feel it with a lot of ratings, like the Mario movie, where I just love it, but you know, it's probably not the greatest.
I think it's fair to like rate something based on your enjoyment of it.
Yeah.
Like
that's where I'm at now. But like some movies I rate, like it's just not consistent.
Yeah. Well, I don't think
I'm cool with that.
Everything's gonna be graded on a different scale. Like,
yeah.
Minecraft movie, your expectation is gonna be like this is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm coming to terms with my ratings and.
Yeah. I think I would only recommend a Minecraft movie to somebody under the age of like 12.
Yeah, you see, I was at a bachelor party this weekend, and I recommended it to everyone there.
Oh, really?
Specifically, under the terms that it's terrible, because everyone there was talking about it. They thought,
really?
They asked me if I had seen it.
Yeah.
Because it came up somehow. Someone was like, "Oh, you saw it, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And we talked about it, and they were like, "Oh, how what? Like, was this there? Was this there? The chicken jockey, like." And these are all people that are like, you know,
like adults,
27 to 33 years old that grew up playing Minecraft, and they were like, "Oh, was this in it? Was this in it? I liked how I saw this was there." So like I said, you know, if you know what you're getting into, don't. I said it's terrible, but it's fun, and I think there's a market for that.
That's crazy.
I know. It's like this is a huge deal.
Yeah. Yeah, man, this is gonna be the biggest movie of the year.
It has. If it wasn't for Avatar, I would say it's going to be top 5.
Yeah,
And I don't think anyone.
this movie's
2
making
weeks,
$1 billion.
We're gonna have to see how it legs out this weekend. If it holds moderately well, it will.
That's true.
I could see it capping out at like 800 million, which is still incredible.
Yeah,
And good for Superman and good for Warner Brothers and good for the industry because, again, can't
they
emphasize
need
enough.
money.
It was dire for theaters this year. Snow White is the
They don't
third
release
highest
it.
grossing of the year.
Is it really?
Yeah, with
that was a flop.
with $168 million.
Wow.
And then it's
But that's just everything. This year's like so like back half loaded.
it is.
Everything
it definitely
comes
is.
out in the second half of the year.
Yeah.
Once we get to
definitely.
summer, it's like something big
Yeah,
comes out
yeah.
every week.
100%, and that's going to be
Like
huge.
a lot of times more than one thing a week.
Yeah.
So
But like
gotta
last year
push
at this
through.
point, we had Godzilla, we had Dune, we had like
Yeah.
stuff was coming out.
well,
that
Dune
people
was
saw.
only because it got pushed back. You know.
Yeah.
Like how different would it look if Dune didn't get pushed back and it came out November of 2023?
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
like
But I mean, we still had stuff making.
that's true.
I can't. There's definitely something else that I can't. But Godzilla was a powerhouse.
Yeah, Dune. Yeah.
Warner Brothers and Legendary. Legendary is the best thing Warner Brothers has going for 'em.
Yeah.
Minecraft, Godzilla, all the MonsterVerse stuff. They did Minecraft. They do
Yeah.
Dune. My God.
They need
Did
Legendary.
they do? I think they did Detective Pikachu.
I have no clue. I haven't seen
That's
that.
Universal. You haven't.
No.
That's another one. You see, that's another one where I'm like, I don't know if this works as a movie, but it's.
Yeah.
I love it, and that's okay. You know what, guys? I'd like to say
That's all right.
that's all right.
Not all movies can be good.
Not all movies can be good, and that's okay.
Fair enough.
They should try though. They should
They
try
should
harder
try.
than a Minecraft movie tries.
Yeah.
But we talk circles about this all day.
Yeah. Well, speaking of going in circles,
Nice. Ooh, no, that works.
White Lotus season 3
That works because this season sucked.
sucked. I think it's a good season. It's I think my least favorite White Lotus
I
season.
think it was probably okay.
Mm.
That's.
I still enjoyed it like week to week. I had a good time. But
I enjoyed sitting down for it every week. Every single end of the episode, I was disappointed.
really,
Yes.
dang.
I don't know.
I will say I was pretty let down. Spoilers for the season 3
Yeah,
finale. Obviously, but Chelsea didn't make it.
I'm being a little harsher than I really think,
Uh-huh.
but I think the finale was good, but I don't think it was good enough to like absolve the episodes in the middle there. If that makes sense.
I'm like the opposite. I liked the stuff in the middle more than I liked the finale.
Really?
I thought I was like, I mean, I didn't hate the finale. Like, I
Yeah,
still
I don't
liked
love
the
the
finale.
I don't love the finale.
Yeah.
I
thought it had some good moments. I thought
I
Carrie
agree.
Coon's monologue was good.
I thought it was good. Everyone's
liked
like,
that
this is the
moment a
best
lot.
thing I've ever seen.
Oh, I was
think it's
kind of
good.
like that when I was watching it.
I think she's really good,
Yeah,
but
and then I thought it was awesome when Piper's like, "I don't want to live here."
that was funny.
Parker Posey's face
Parker
during that
Posey
whole
was
scene
great,
was
yeah.
awesome. And
As-
then, oh my god, and Jason Isaac's
as he's
face
realizing
when
he
he
has to-
realized
yeah,
he has to
he has
kill
to
her
kill her.
too.
I liked all that stuff. I thought,
Yeah.
but
The
okay.
Ratliffs were great. Saxon's
Here's-
face when Chelsea
Saxon
runs
ended
back
up
to
being
Rick.
like my favorite character,
Yeah.
which is shocking. I
Saxon
think Patrick
was good.
Schwarzenegger. I think in one of the first episodes, I talked a little bit of smack about him just because
Yeah.
I really hated the character.
Yeah.
He was great. He was really, really great.
Yeah,
But like the Ratliff stuff, I think that's the stuff I found most interesting throughout.
yeah. I was kind of getting
But
sick of the he's gonna kill his whole
I
family.
think they end of episode 1, we find out something's going on.
yeah.
Episode 2, he's already like
It's
thinking about it.
confirmed,
We
like,
gotta
that's what's
you
going
gotta
on.
spread that, or do 6 episodes, or
Yeah,
make that episode 4. Let us see him be normal for a little bit.
yeah. I'll
Episode
say
4,
it.
he finds out something might be going on. Episode 5, he starts taking drugs. To have him start doing that episode 3, and then the whole time he's just
5 more
high
episodes
off his
of it.
mind, and he's just stressed. And sometimes he thinks about killing his family. Too long. It just dragged out too long for me.
Yeah, I'll say it. I was wrong. It definitely could have been shorter.
Yeah, I think that's what it comes down.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever
I just feel like
justified.
everything was just a little bit stretched out.
I think
a
he
little
cut
bit
out
too long.
one episode.
Yeah,
Like, because I think season 2 is 7 episodes,
yeah.
and I think that was fine.
Yeah.
I just
Rick also like dumbest criminal ever.
Yeah, that was so.
Staying at the hotel that the guy
yeah.
owns that you just beat up.
And I thought that was cartoonishly dumb.
Yeah.
And I thought on the other, I thought the end of the season was like the deaths. Normally they're like funny, they're not
yeah,
like
Tanya's
fun.
was funny.
Tanya's was funny. Armin's is
Armand
like,
was
it's
kinda
big
funny,
explosive. But to do like a shootout and have like, I just didn't.
Yeah.
We knew it was coming, but I thought it was going to be a monkey. So like I don't know. I just
Yeah.
it took me. I thought it was like too sad, but not too like not in that way. Just like
yeah, it just didn't have
didn't
like a
jive really.
right.
And my biggest thing, we didn't really see any of the like. I feel like the episode ends where
And
it
there's still more
should
stuff you
have
wanna
like
see.
20 minutes left to wrap everything up.
Right. Yeah, it just kind of
Do
ends.
we even know if Saxon knows Chelsea died? Like I feel like that would.
I
have
feel
been
like he
interesting.
probably knows.
But like he's just cool. He's just reading. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The 3 women are crying on the boat because they were there. But I
Right.
don't know if like words gotten out that it was her. Maybe he knows someone died.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
I like him reading the book at the end though.
Yeah.
Like, he's the only one that like has his eyes open. I'll say it. Chelsea should have gone with Saxon. Can't believe I'm saying it.
I was fighting that all season. I think
know.
I think what happened
They
though
had
is
chemistry there.
I wasn't viewing him as Rick Hatchett. I was viewing him as Walton Goggins.
I was doing the same thing, and I was talking to my parents about it the other
Yeah.
day, and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I like him," and my parents like they hate him. They
Yeah.
think the character of Rick. They're
Yeah.
like, no, he sucks. What do you what?
He does suck objectively.
Everything with Frank, I found really sad. How like now he's just back into his.
No, he's back at the monastery.
That's
at
true.
the
That's
end,
true. But
like
I
he
found that
said.
bit sad. How Rick just like takes him and then he orders a whiskey, and then within a day, like
Yeah.
Rick does suck. But I
It
love
was
Walton
really
Goggins.
funny though in the finale where Sam Rockwell just starts doing like a roll out of nowhere.
Then like jumps off the chair,
Yeah.
and gets in front of Rick.
That was awesome.
That was great.
Sam Rockwell was fun.
I gotta say, one of the biggest criticisms I have is that the hotel staff
Hotel staff was
Also-
boring.
and
Whoa!
all suck.
Big win for Guy Talk.
No,
Guy
big
Talk
loss
came out a
for Guy
winner.
Talk. He came out a loser.
Came out a winner.
He gave up everything.
He got the
believes
girl
in.
in this promotion.
Mook sucks. Mook is the worst. She's like, wow, I
Whoa.
don't want to be with you unless you kill somebody.
Yeah.
He gave up everything he believes. Yeah, I thought that story sucked. Belinda, come on. I don't know. Her son, Zion, that's like if like a Disney Channel character just popped up in White Lotus. I thought that was crazy. He just comes that
He's
whole
like,
bit.
I'm a business major.
yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
oh my god.
What are we talking about?
5 mil though. He did a
Him
job.
and Piper were supposed to.
Yeah, apparently they did it.
Yeah, that was a thing. Piper
Yeah.
was a virgin.
Yeah, and she lost it to Zion.
I honestly,
and they cut that.
Yeah,
I feel like
that
they
was
should have
weird.
kept it.
I actually liked the Lachlan dying bit.
Yeah, I was very annoyed that he came back.
Like I like it because it's like, oh, it's sad he would die, but
Yeah.
like the idea that like this is the one person the dad wanted to like live, and the family is just so
Yeah.
corrupt
would've
and evil.
been-
The one good one.
yeah, I'd have been. Well,
Wow.
one good one. He jerked his brother off.
He did, but like, and he meant to do it, which is a crazy
Yeah.
reveal. But like, I think that kind of speaks to like the family dynamic, and he wants to like
He's a pleaser.
he
said.
looks up to Saxon and Piper so much, and they kind of use him. And like Saxon, the whole season's like, "Come on, Lachlan, we're gonna get you jacked." And Piper's like, "No, you got to be like more, spiritual."
Yeah.
And then they both kind of get what they want, or they both kind of, Piper accepts that she's like her mom.
Right.
Saxon is kind of, and then the second that they kind of
Saxon's
change,
like, I read books now.
yeah, exactly. The second they kind of feel like they're not doing this back and forth with each other, they just leave them there to like literally die. Like they just leave them sitting on that chair, and they
Yeah.
all walk away because they can't use them anymore.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's really fucking weird what he did, but I think it speaks to like the weird dynamic he has with his brother, who's talking about jerking off right next to him, and he's like, what, 16? Like, how old is he? Character
He's
supposed to
a
be?
senior in high school, so I think he's
Yeah, so, like,
freshly 18.
It's just I can't hold that against him, like it's weird, but he lives in a crazy family.
I guess, but I feel like you should know not to jerk.
He's
your
also
brother
on
off.
drugs.
There's no drug that makes you jerk your brother off.
I fully agree with that. But like, it's just a weird dynamic,
Yeah.
and like,
And he was defending it when he wasn't on drugs.
yeah,
just
that is weird.
now.
That is weird.
He's like, you looked left out. Okay, leave him left out,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Maybe he should leave the room.
Yeah. Be like, hey, can you get out, please?
Yeah, it was. I just don't know how to feel about the season altogether. I got to think about it more.
Yeah, I gotta sit with it for
When
a
the
little bit.
finale ended, I really didn't know how to feel. Like, I
Yeah.
like some of the stuff.
I was
I
like,
don't like
let's
a lot of
go.
it.
Guy Talk got everything he wanted. He just had to shoot one guy.
One defenseless guy.
All right, defenseless guy. He
He
just
was
killed.
walking away. He didn't have the
He just killed 3 people.
gun out.
Okay, how does he know that?
Also, the father thing. Come on, we were saying that episode 1.
Yeah. Also, the guy should have just said it earlier.
Yeah, why are you speaking so cryptically?
Yeah.
Also, Rick, you're like, I don't know. I
Rick's
kind
a
of.
dumb guy.
I think the season was more frustrating than the
Yeah.
last couple.
I mean, season 2 still clears.
I think I still do season 1, but I'm gonna rewatch both of them.
All right.
I've said that
Rewatch,
every
let
week.
me know.
I will.
We'll see.
I just like I think they're definitely both clearly better than 3.
Yeah,
I think everyone can agree on that.
I agree. Well, now we get to look forward to next week, The Last of Us Season 2.
Oh my God, that's true.
Finally starting.
That is true. Maybe some warfare talk.
Maybe some warfare. Maybe if you see Freaky Tales.
That's true. Some news.
Some news. Big week next week.
Hopefully this camera thing worked out.
Hopefully
it's not a crazy amount of editing. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully
Yeah.
I didn't look at it too much. Let us know what you think about a Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
I'm actually very interested in people's thoughts because I've gotten a lot of comments like, I love this. Like people really, like kids mostly.
Yeah.
Well, people really do like it. People have gone back to my old videos where I was like, the trailer is bad. And
Yeah.
they're like, what do you think now? Like, it's like, oh, I've been proven wrong. It's
Yeah.
clearly so great.
It's true.
But like,
You're a fool.
yeah, yeah, exactly. How could I? Yeah,
You should have known Chicken Jockey would go triple platinum.
literally.
Yeah.
La 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 lava,
Oh my
chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Tasty and juicy, now you're having a snack.
Yeah.
Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack.
Yeah,
gonna be the
that's going to do it for
permanent
this
outro.
week.
Thanks for watching. We
Thank
appreciate you. Hopefully this worked.
Yeah. And if it didn't,
We'll
sorry.
never know. I guess
Yeah.
you'll never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks.